What's going on, Wisdom family? We got to talk about your girl Sonya. We got to talk about our favorite side chick. Okay, where is Sonya, and what is going on with this doggone RV? Okay, because girl seemed like she at her wits end. I'm just saying, is it just me, or does it feel like Sonya is at her wits end? She over here in this video just talking to herself and messing around with a paperclip. All right. These were her apartment days, but now she's over here in her little RV. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. What's going on, kings and queens? Happy Saturday. Let's go ahead and greet the kinfolk in the building. I got listen to me 301 first up in the building. Zen Soul is here, said, hey, WD, happy Saturday. All right. Leo Lady 251 is in the building. And of course, I am Mrs. BB is here. Said, good afternoon, everyone. Diva Ray in the building. Andrea said, hey, y'all, just give me a one in the chat if you are able to hear me okay. Just give me a one in the chat because sound checking that is not here yet. But let me know if I'm coming in clear because I'm using a headset and I've had problems with this headset before. Zenso said, is this the end? Are you my friend? Okay. That's what I want to know. Is this the end of the RV situation? Okay. We've been talking about RV life with Sonya. Your girl been all over the goddamn place. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this RV because she sounds like she's at her wits end. All right. Sound like she trying to convince herself and everybody else that she can do this. She ain't giving up, but Lord have mercy. All right. And make sure y'all got something to drink on lock because we might have to play a drinking game tonight because they said generated a whole lot. And I'm saying tonight, it's really the afternoon. Okay. But it's late enough in the day. I tried to wait. All right. I'm not trying to make alcoholics out of anybody, but I tried to wait as long as I could. Okay. But it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And in some countries, that's right on time. So make sure y'all hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so that you can participate in the live chat. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get right into these segment of calls because yeah, it's hilarious. Okay, Sonya been in this damn RV 2 weeks and she already complaining. Okay, complaining. All right, when she was in her apartment. Okay. She had a toilet bowl that flushed. She didn't have to poop in a bag. Okay. When she was in her apartment, all right, she could flick on the light and boom, let there be light. There was electricity. Right. Social wife Melissa. Okay. She could open up that Frigidaire and she had plenty of food. She flicked the switch and she had central air. Listen, Sonya said it's hot. Okay. Sonya said, look here, it's hot as hell up in this goddamn RV. We need to help Sonya out because Sonya's struggling. I don't think she's gonna make it very long in this RV. So we definitely need to help our girl out. But anyway, let's get into this jail call, into the funny reactions. Make sure you got your snacks on lock because this is a long call. All right. So we're gonna be keying for about the next 2 hours, maybe something like that. All right. And make sure you got a little something on lock. Okay. I got mine. Here we go. Okay. Let's get on into the shenanigans and the foolery that is our favorite side chick and career criminal.
You good over there?
Hello.
Huh?
What'd you say?
You good over there?
I'm wonderful over here. How are you feeling?
You say you what?
I said I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good, good. All right. Just want to make sure you got to your destination and got it together.
Yeah. You know, and when I went there, they didn't really. You know how things act up when you're at home, and then when you take it in, it doesn't act right.
Yeah.
So your generator's fine. He let it run the whole time. It was back there, and there's nothing. I'm like, no, don't do that. I said, don't do that. I said it's a hit or miss.
All right. What she say? She said generator, take a shot. All right. And my mama said I was sipping a little too much last night and it was making too much goddamn noise. Okay. So I got a straw today. So my shots is gonna be in the form of a straw. So y'all hold on 1 second. Okay. There we go. Make sure y'all take a shot. Don't let me do this drinking game alone. Come on, y'all.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you need to pretend like it shut off, like it does when I have it, and do it because 7 out of 10 times it's not. You know, not reliable, and it should be. Seeing how it's brand new. Can't find where the leak's coming from. Are you sure there's a leak? Okay, it's wet. So I ended up calling the general manager at the place where I got it from, and I just had a conversation with him. Like, yeah, you know, I'm driving up there this week, and I'm turning this in. He was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, it ain't gonna work out because it shouldn't have these many issues."
Nah, don't blame it on the RV issues. It ain't working out because RV life ain't what you thought it was. Tell the truth, Sonya. Tell the truth. Stop lying over there. I knew she wasn't gonna keep that doggone RV long. Okay, I knew it. Knew she wasn't gonna keep it long. Tell me now, I'm gonna turn it in because it ain't supposed to be having these many problems. Maybe you should have paid attention when the sales guy was trying to show you everything instead of trying to impress him with your lack of knowledge, I would say, okay? Because the salesperson know when somebody just talking and they don't know what the hell they talking about, okay? Nesto tried to help you, but you don't listen to him either because all you do is talk over the man. Now she want to turn the RV in. Too much for your son. You can't handle RV life? Good Lord, Sonya, you lazy as hell. I told you get a tent. Maybe you can handle that. Just get a tent and set it up in your sister's driveway.
And the first week of me owning it, I said, and I've been talking to the sales guy, and he has been no help, you know, at all. And it just doesn't make sense that I'm having all these issues with a brand new vehicle. Well, you know, so I said I understand lemon law because I used to work in, you know, with lemon law. So I understand some things come off on the assembly line with issues, but God.
Girl, use a lie. She said, I used to work with lemon law. Maybe the salesperson ain't no help because you don't be listening. I'm just saying. Maybe if you just listen sometimes instead of running your doggone mouth. You're having trouble with the RV because you don't know what the fudge you doing. That's why you're having issues, okay? How many times Nesto told you to get an inverter? And how many times we got drunk listening to y'all say inverter over and over and over again? Okay, I had to just sleep on the floor because my bed is about 4 feet off the ground. I couldn't even get up in my bed and I missed the steps, so I just laid on the floor. Okay, messing around with y'all talking about inverter.
Damn, I've got like 5. I don't have one. I've got the sure part is it works. When they plug it in, it works. So he didn't ground it at the house. So he got on the phone with the service people and they told him what to do. So he's supposed to be making those corrections so that I can have shore power. So he was like, it works. So we plugged it up, it works. You know, and I was like, oh, okay. All right.
She know a new word. She learned that from Nesto, shore power. She didn't know that word 2 days ago, but she know it now. Yeah, because the shore power. Ooh, CLC says silly side hen rented the RV so she wouldn't have egg on her face. Her monthly income can't afford no damn RV. And you know what? Let me just say this. Somebody went and looked up to see how much it would cost for her to actually get a spot at an RV park. Because remember, just yesterday, we was live last night. So if y'all didn't catch that live, just catch the replay. Get upon the replay. But anyway, Sonya said that some of these places cost 1,600 I don't know if she was trying to say a week or what she was saying, but she's like, well, I paid 3. Okay, and then somebody check to see if you can even get a spot for a month, and you can't even you can barely get it for a few weeks at a time. Anyway, let's hear more of this bull crap. Okay, stop the cap, Sonya.
Everything's working, you know.
Did you see it working though? Did you see it working?
Listen, I already know. And so I told the guy that the general manager at the dealer, but he's at another dealership, you know, but it's the same company. And I was just telling him, like, it doesn't make sense. I'm getting poor service from your salesperson. I said, and then at service dude was cool, but I'm just looking at him like, I didn't drive all this way for you to tell me everything is everything. It's not.
Yeah, because when you know what you're doing, everything is everything, Sonya. Okay. Apparently you don't know what the hell you're doing. So you're struggling a little bit. Okay. Maybe you need to get that manual out of your storage. Okay. Put it in the dryer. Go to your sister in them house or the neighbor's house. Throw the manual in the dryer so you can unstick those pages. And maybe you should read it and you can figure a few things out. Because Nesto done been told you what you need to do and you still ain't done it.
An exaggeration. It's a true fact. It even shut off 3 times last night. So again, like I say, one day it's great, the next day it won't shut off, and we need to act like it's shut off and just service the whole unit and just just look at don't not do anything. So they did what they did, but I got to come back anyway because they had to order the part for my fan in the bathroom. They're gonna put a new fan in the bathroom. So.
For what?
So
Why they're gonna put a new fan in her bathroom for what? She don't really use it. She don't use it. She washes her hair outside. That's what she said. She knock on her family members' door and random people's door to take a shower. And when she do take a shower in the RV, it ain't but maybe once every 2 weeks. That means she was in that RV all this time and only showered one time. Claimed that the shower was too small for her to wash her hair because Sonya got so much hair, y'all. Okay, somebody said Sonya got hair dysmorphia. Anyway, and she don't use the toilet properly. Okay, because her nasty ass just poop in a bag and throw it out. I mean, for that you might as well just shit in a bucket and then just rinse it out with the water hose. I'm just get a fan in the bathroom for what?
oh boy, I didn't pay all of that money.
Hold on. Hey. Go ahead. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so it was all good. It's cool. And it was a car accident. Like we're facing south, and it was a van, like a SUV van, not an SUV van, but a work van, a Sprinter, facing towards us with the front end up, and then a Mercedes SUV, brand new, facing the opposite way with his front end up. I'm like, how did y'all even do that? How did it? What? Like, how did y'all even hit each other? We're all going the same way. It should have been like a side swipe or a rear end situation.
Nesto said, Nesto's still wondering where she got the money to buy this RV. So I'm starting to side with y'all. I don't think she bought this RV new or used. I think she damn sure did go to the RV rental spot. She tried it out for 30 days, see how she liked it. Oh, hold on, y'all.
I had to call my boy because I didn't know where it was at. He's out the country on a trip. I'm like, man, what's the name of that spot? So yeah, I went and got the chicken sandwich. So good. And I was telling the manager, I was like, I drove like 20 miles to come get this sandwich. He's like, so he gave me a free, yeah, fix my problem. Because I said, I don't have a problem, with it. Just fix it. Fix it. But I love the unit. I love the floor plan. You know, just fix what's wrong with it. That's all I ask. I said I didn't buy a new unit to have any issue. I would have bought used and anticipated problems. You know, I said, but well, you have the extended warranty. Fix my shit. How about that?
So is it working now?
I didn't park it. I went and got my chicken sandwich from that spot. So we was on the way down.
That ain't what he asked you. He asked you if your RV is fixed now. Sorry about that, y'all. I was moving back and forth between things on StreamYard and it took the video out. So apologize for that. But anyway, he asked Sonya, is it fixed now? Cause she talking all that, popping all of that junk, okay? Like she big and bad, fix my ish. So is it fixed? Okay? Cause she over here acting like she gonna do something. Did they fix it? And she said she parked out getting a chicken sandwich. That's why Nesto laughing at her. Let me tell you, we've been asking ourselves why Nesto is still entertaining this chick. He knows she's stupid. He knows that she's useless. Okay. He knows that she's a little bit crazy, or she might be a lot of crazy. Okay. He knows that she's kind of a loner. She barely leaves the house. She don't do nothing. She ain't got no life. She don't take care of her kids or them damn dogs. Okay. Nesto entertains her, and well, she ain't got the dogs no more. She gave those back, like she about to give back this RV. But anyway, Nesto entertains her because this is like his entertainment for the day. The same reason why we jump on these damn jail calls is the same reason why Nesto pick up the phone or to call her or to get on a tablet with her.
I was like, "Get the chicken sandwich." I had to call my boy because I didn't know where it was at. He's out the country on a trip. I'm like, man, what's the name of that spot? So yeah, I went and got the chicken sandwich. So good. And I was telling the manager, I was like, I drove like 20 miles to come get this sandwich. He's like, so he gave me a free, a free entry to come to brunch on Sunday. And I was like, wow, thank you, free food. And then a glass and some other stuff. He gave me some liquor. One of their glasses from the restaurant. It's a really, really, really nice restaurant. Super, super nice restaurant. And their food is so good. So
what you call super nice? Cause you ain't pulling up to a super nice restaurant in no damn RV. I'm just trying to figure out what does Sonya consider super nice. Okay, because Waffle House is good, but it ain't super nice. Okay. I love me a good I don't eat no Panda Express, but I love me a good hibachi spot. Okay. But that ain't, that's not a really good restaurant. Has Sonya ever really been to a really good restaurant talking about some damn chicken sandwiches? Baby girl, you about as ghetto as they come. Okay. If anybody want to know how to be ghetto, you're gonna take a lesson out of Sonya's playbook. Okay.
I was like, I'll be back Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was going to drive my car though for parking. I had to ask the guy at the gas station across the street. I'm like, can I run across the street and get my food? Because I got that RV and I can't really, he was like, okay, I got the RV and I can't really move it like I need to move it. There is literally no parking, for big vehicles. So yeah.
Facts, because nobody pulls up to a restaurant in a damn RV. You know what I'm saying? Like, go find a camp spot somewhere. Get you some marshmallows and some skewers, okay? Get you some graham crackers and some chocolate and make yourself some s'mores, okay? Maybe you can keep that down, all right? And then what you're gonna do is get you some bread and some government cheese, okay? And get you a couple of matchsticks because I'm pretty sure you probably don't know how to start a fire naturally. So get you some matchsticks. All right, and you're gonna get yourself a little fire going and make yourself a grilled cheese. Okay, that's what you do. But trying to pull up to a restaurant in this RV, that ain't how that work, baby girl. You ain't parking no RV at the Waffle House. Well, maybe you could. Maybe the Waffle House may tolerate you. I'm just saying, but don't try it at Chili's because to her, Chili's is probably, don't get me wrong, Chili's tastes good, but I wouldn't classify it as a really good restaurant the way she talking about. So Anyway, she went to the Philly cheesesteak spot, talking about, oh, it's a real good restaurant. That's y'all notice y'all never hear her talk about eating any salmon or steak or grilled chicken or real meal. It's always some type of a chicken sandwich. Okay. I think she rolled up in the driveway at Chick-fil-A and got stuck. And that's what effed up the RV. That's what I think.
Okay.
That's all good.
Well, all right. Well, then just let me know when you made it, you settle down.
Yeah, I'll text you. Unless you want to call me back in an hour. I'll be in the drive in about an hour.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You want to test it. You want to test it, sure. You want to see yourself.
But he's supposed to be grounding it and everything. And I had went to Home Depot while I was still at the in the area up north. So I have the part that he needs for the plug, which takes him all of 3 minutes to. I just got it. Like 2 weeks ago. I don't know.
Well, go ahead. Pay attention.
I love it.
All right, bye.
I love it.
All right,
Yeah, pay attention before you get
All right,
robbed.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Oh.
You there?
Yeah, after 3 tries, my gosh, this thing is so retarded.
Oh, hold on.
I can't see you. They go that head.
Okay, you
Hey,
look in the
man. Huh?
Look in the car garage.
I'm in the garage, but I'm in the van, but I'm in the garage.
That thing's in the garage?
Well, yeah, where my storage is at, it fits under in the garage. So I'm at the storage facility. I was taking all of that stuff they gave me for camping and all that crap. I was taking it out and putting it up because it was just sitting in that garage of the hold on. It was sitting in my garage, just taking up space, and I didn't need it to. So I just took it out, put it in storage. So I'm about to go outside. How are you? My skin hurts.
Okay, well, I'll call you back.
Wait, hold on. I was reading a comment. What the hell she talking about? She had it in storage. She talking about her car. She talking about this damn RV. Let me find out she parking this RV in a storage spot because it's cheaper than the RV park. Anyway, let me just hold on a second, y'all. Just because I didn't hear what she said.
Well, yeah, where my storage is at, it fits under in the garage. So I'm at the storage facility. I was taking all of that stuff they gave me for camping and all that crap. I was taking it out and putting it up because it was just sitting in that garage of the hold on. It was sitting in my garage, just taking up space, and I didn't need it to. So I just took it out, put it in storage. So I'm about to go outside. How are you? My skin hurts.
Okay, well, I'll call you back because like you're driving.
No, you can talk to me. I was just coming to the light.
No, I can talk to you.
Huh?
I can call you right back because you're
No,
driving.
I'm good. I'm at the garage. I can talk to you right here.
You said you're at the light, though.
No, I'm at the garage gate. I'm just sitting at the gate. Nobody's in here but me and one other girl. And her car won't start, so she's not coming out from time.
Oh, okay. Where's your glasses at? There you go, squinting.
Huh? Squint. My glasses up. Can't get them. Let me sure make somebody blind.
No.
Cause you is blind. He can't make you blind. You know, get a hell well, you can't see. Child, put them glasses on. You're over here trying to be cute. Nesto got his glasses on. All right, he got his 1960s glasses on. Put your specs on so you can see.
That ain't making you blind.
Before you crash in that doggone garage. She parked her RV. She said, yeah, because it fit. It fit in here under my garage where my storage is at. Wow. Okay, Sonya. Are y'all keeping up with these expenses? Because she left her apartment to get an RV because she thought it was going to be cheaper. She's spending about $50 in gas every damn day. Damn near. All right. Because at least when she was in her apartment, she only paid, if she paid a gas bill, it would have only been on a monthly basis. Okay. Same with if the gas and water wasn't included, the water would have only been, she didn't have to worry about filling up, no kind of tank with some water. Everything was readily available. Now she in this RV and she working harder than ever, y'all. So we got the gas bill. Okay, she got it. Well, she had to pay for food anyway, but she got her storage unit. Y'all let me know if y'all keeping up with the expenses, and we're gonna do a poll to figure out what we think Sonya done spent since she got this damn RV.
Okay. Well, at least you can see better. How about that?
I can say, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, happy holiday to you.
Huh?
Happy holiday to you. At least I know you don't care about all that, but I can't be acting like I'm still locked up. Getting
Happy holiday.
institutionalized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy holiday. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What you got going on today? Chilling.
I'm about to go find some food. And I already went to the gym and worked out and everything.
Okay,
And
that's
took
good.
my shower, washed my hair. It's just in a bun. Got RV hair now. I just wearing buns now.
Okay. Okay.
I got RV hair. Um, and
I don't know what RV hair is, y'all. Y'all gonna have to help me out. What is RV hair? Because if she got RV hair now and she just got it up in a bun, then what was apartment hair? Whether you're living in your car or an RV or in a shelter or in an apartment, what's the issue that she can't keep up with her hair and make it look decent? She ain't got that much. I'm just saying.
sit at the water, like I always do. Go get some food and just hang out.
Okay. Is it hot down there?
Pardon me?
Is it hot outside out there?
Hell yeah, I feel like it's 90.
Oh, it's a lot of people out there.
Of course, it's a lot of people. It's a holiday. It's a
Oh.
lot of people.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to pay attention to what's going on then around you since there's that many people out there.
I'm still in the high police area. I'm not in any type of, I always go to extreme safe places.
Oh, I ain't know what to say no more.
Nesto is right about what he just said. Okay, she talking about she stay in safe places. Girl, look at your face. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Sonya, look at your face, girl. Them bags under her eyes is big enough for us to go swimming in. Good God. Why don't you park your RV in them bags under your eyes? But she says she's parked in the garage right now, and she stayed where there's a lot of police and it's safe. Well, ask one young lady who used to work for Nesto how safe it is to be isolated in an underground garage. It ain't that doggone safe. Okay, this video or this live is not necessarily about what happened to Yes, I'm Hazel. But anyway, old girl told her story about what Nesto did to her or tried to do to her in one of his nasty vehicles in a garage underground. So, Sonya, you might not be that safe. Okay. Your jail boo criminal boyfriend said ain't nowhere safe no more. And he would know because he one of the reasons why ain't nowhere safe.
Ain't nowhere safe no more.
Yeah.
Ain't nowhere safe. Okay, you're in an office building or in your house. Ain't nowhere safe no more.
Anything could pop off, right? A drive-by, a mass shooting, a ghetto fight. I don't know.
Anything. Hey, well,
you gotta bob and weave. I went into the mall yesterday and bought some stuff. I went and bought what did I buy? I went and bought some shorts and some underwear.
Okay, they still got the malls open. I thought they're closing malls down. There ain't no revenue coming through now.
This mall is one of the largest. It's like the second or third largest in the country. I think the Minneapolis mall might be the biggest in the United States. That one, and then I think this one is the third largest. But no, it was a nice crowd in there yesterday.
Okay, you sitting out about.
This is like it's like Phipps. Is that what you call it, Phipps Plaza? But it's like eight times the size of it. But it's got like all the shops, all the shops and all that type of stuff. KOB.
Okay.
She talking about Phipps Plaza Mall in Atlanta. That's not that big. So let's just talk about this for a second because I just happened to look it up. She said, now we can't really take too much stock into what Sonya says because she don't never get nothing right. But Sonya's talking about the largest malls, right? So the largest mall is the Mall of America in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Well, actually, it's Bloomington, Minnesota. Okay, Bloomington, Minnesota is a mall called the Mall of America. It has 520 plus stores. Okay, and over uh, it's about 5.6 million square feet. That's a large mall. Okay, opened back in 1992. Then you have American Dream Meadowlands in East Rutherford, New Jersey. That one has 450 plus stores open in 2019, and that's 3 million square feet. And then there's a mall called the Galleria in Texas. That's the third largest mall. Okay, 400 stores, 3 million square feet. And then there's the King of Prussia Mall in Pennsylvania, 2.793 million square feet, 450 stores. And finally, number 5 is Aventura Mall in Aventura, Florida, 2.7 million square feet, over 300 plus stores. So where is Sonya? Okay. Where do y'all think Sonya is? Do I need to do a poll? Where is Sonya? Okay, because she's talking about the largest malls. So we gonna poll it. We're gonna poll it based on some of these results. I don't know if she's in Texas, but anyway, y'all start putting on your thinking caps and help Wisdom figure out where is Sonya. And we're gonna keep going with this call until I get this poll up and running.
Hey,
Hey,
Papa.
somebody got to do it, ain't it? Somebody got to do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Papa.
other than that, you're doing okay. Everything good with you. You're moving around pretty good.
I am wonderful. I can't complain.
Your generator running good.
Man, that thing cut off today. It was good yesterday, but that thing cut off today twice.
Oh,
I gotta
you
go back
taking?
down there. I gotta go back down there anyway because they gotta fix the fan that's in the bathroom. So they're gonna fix that. Everything else they said was fine, which is not. And then I talked to my salesperson's general manager, and then I called the owner of the company because either
It
they're
look
gonna
like
fix
you.
it.
Are you taking it back?
I don't
Okay.
want to. I don't want to. I
Hey, man,
really don't. I mean, they could
well,
replace it with the same thing.
okay. Well, that's what they need to do then, because you're gonna mess around be with a whole bunch of problems that you don't want to deal with later on down the line. So just gonna get it right the first time. Don't be fooling
Yeah.
around, getting emotional attached to something that's not trying to be attached to you.
Ooh. Oh, wait a minute, Nestos. Ooh, that's prophetic, baby boy. Nasty Nestos done said something prophetic. He said, don't get attached to something that ain't attached to you. Okay? Wow. Right, Nestos? Don't get attached to something that ain't attached to you. Are you trying to warn Sonya? Because I don't think you really attached to Sonya, but she damn sure is attached to you. I don't think Sonya's a priority for you, but she damn sure done made you her priority. Okay, to the point where she went out and got a whole doggone RV just to impress you. Just to impress you, she done went out and got a whole a whole RV. So look here, we got a new poll going, and I'm gonna get to your comments in just a second. So here's the poll. The poll is simple. Where is Sonya? Where is Sonya? Is she in New Jersey? Is she in Pennsylvania? Do you think she's in Florida? Or is she still in Georgia pretending that she went on a road trip? Okay. So far, 15 of y'all voted, and 87% of y'all think she's in Florida. Okay, y'all gonna have to let the poll go for a little while, but y'all gonna have to tell me why. If y'all chose Florida or still in Georgia pretending, if you chose Florida, let me know why you think she's in Florida. And nobody thinks she's in New Jersey or Pennsylvania. She says she up north. Okay, and I know she didn't get all the way to Texas. That too far. I'm just saying. But yeah, we gotta keep listening and see if we can figure out where the hell Sonya is. Miss Boogie down to enter the chat. She said, I think she in Florida. Y'all gonna have to tell me why. Whatever state y'all chose, tell me why y'all think she is where she is. Okay, because if you ask me, I don't know yet. I think she's still in Georgia pretending she done went somewhere. Okay, because she talking about her storage unit. You know, I don't know, but we'll keep listening and we'll figure it out, and then I'll tell you what I think later. I want to know what y'all think first.
So easy. It's just so easy. Just saying, I gotta move everything out and all that crap. I guess it's one
That's
day.
okay. Yeah, that's it. Don't take number 1 day, but I'd rather deal with that 1 day than deal with 6 months to a year later.
Because you
You
got to
can't get
drive
it.
hours to get it fixed. It's not like I can just go down the street and get it fixed.
Okay,
I have
where
to
else you
drive
going?
hours.
What else you doing? What else you doing?
Nothing. I am
Okay,
nothing.
I thought. You
Yeah.
got something to do now. You got something to do. You do.
Talk to you. That's it. How many of y'all surprised that she ain't doing nothing? Got a whole RV. She's somewhere. She either in Florida, she in Georgia, she up north somewhere, because her story change every 5 minutes. She's somewhere. Okay. But Sonya don't look like she been getting too much sleep. Because baby, I ain't never seen bags under her eyes look like that. I think we got a new face. Hold on 1 second. Let me just do a screenshot real quick while I got it up there. And we gonna add this to the list of faces. Okay. I'm gonna put a new poll on the community wall. Y'all gonna have to vote once again on your favorite face, because the last time was funny and I like a kiki every now and again. Nesto, she ain't doing nothing but talking to you. That's it. Why you keep asking her?
Doing something out there.
I ain't
No.
doing nothing. You know what? I'm doing more than what I was doing in that damn apartment. I tell you that much. That apartment
Well,
was,
then that's
man, that apartment was some bum ass living. Or a house, same thing. You know, it's just very repetitive. You go to that location, you get up, you walk around, you go to bed, you leave, you come back.
you're bored. That's what you're saying.
I mean, it wasn't for me. Let's say that. Some people like that stuff.
Wow. Oh, there go another face. Good God Almighty. Hold on a second. She said that bum ass apartment wasn't for me. You was paying $3,000 a month according to you for that bum ass apartment. Okay, so for that bum ass apartment, and it looked like it was pretty nice. I'm just saying, looked like it was a decent kind of apartment. Okay, you come home, you get in the bed, you get back up, you go outside, you turn around, get back in the bed. That's what happens when you have no life. So you went from a bum ass apartment to a bum ass RV. Well, at least with the RV, she got to do a lot more. So that's getting her moving. So maybe that's what she means. But if you had a life or some friends, or you took a cooking class or a candle making class, and you got all this time on your hands, hell, you could have took some law classes. I'm just saying. All right, Emory University wasn't that far from where you was living, right up the road. You could have gone to Emory and took some certification classes. You could have audited. Okay, because Emory got a good law school. You could have went up to UGA or Georgia Tech, and you could have took some classes or something, so you could learn a little bit of something. So you don't be sounding so dumb on these calls and then crying about why we dragging you. We drag you because of stuff that come out your mouth. It's entertaining.
Oh, okay. So you got some action going on, because you got a lot of action going on.
Well, you wake up and you just be like, "Oh, what are we doing today?" And it's just something different from yesterday. What's going to be my view today, or what area will I be in? What people will I see? And then you just hang out all day long, and then I just, at nighttime, go back in and park.
To get bored at night?
I'll be so tired.
What?
Because I'm up at 7, 8 o'clock every day now.
Well, that's good then.
Oh, wow. You mean you living like a normal person? It took Sonya getting an RV, whether she bought it, rented it, stole it, slept with someone for it, okay? Put something in the mouth for it. I don't know, but she got an RV. It took her getting an RV in order to live a normal life, okay? Because having an apartment was too much for her. Well, what did you do when you were in Miami? Matter of fact, what did you do when you had 17 houses in Ohio? It's no wonder why she couldn't keep up with them houses. She was probably a slum lord. Okay. According to her records, some of the trouble she got in was because she was not doing what she was supposed to do as a landlord. You lazy bum. You the bum life. Okay, you a bum side chick. Nesto, if you was gonna get a side chick, you should have got a veteran.
Oh, why? I just pop up 7, sometimes 6:30. I'm up, and then I'll be like, all right. Then I jump out the bed, which I got this lovely mattress I bought yesterday. Oh my God, it's so heavenly. And then so I jump out the bed. It's nothing to clean because it's like all of 2 seconds worth of house. So it takes me 5 minutes to make the bed up and sweep the floor.
Child, she said it take her 5 minutes to make up the bed in the RV. You know Sonya ain't used to cleaning. And Muffin 218 says she is at Aventura Mall. She said Aventura Mall is the 5th. That's where she is. Okay. All righty. Well, most of y'all said Florida. And that's where she lived for quite some time. She's comfortable there, so I'm not surprised that she will run to the place where she's comfortable at. Not surprised at all. Okay, let me see. Yep, 67% of y'all think that she's in Florida, and 31% said, she might still be, she might still be in Georgia, pretending that she went some damn where. Okay, because she good at that. She said, yeah, it only take me 5 minutes to clean, 5 minutes to make the bed and sweep the floors and clean. Damn, you lazy. So you, based upon this, I know for a fact that her house was nasty. She wasn't cleaning. She was barely getting about the bed. Sonya said one time that she went to sleep with all her clothes on the bed. Like she just pushed them over to one side and then just went to sleep. That's what hoarders do. I'm just saying. That's what hoarders do. And I wouldn't be surprised if she got kicked out of her apartment. Not that her lease was up or anything.
And then go to the gym. Come back, get dressed. Well, I get dressed in the parking lot of the gym. So I come in from the gym and I do everything in the parking lot. So I'm at home. I don't have to drive nowhere. And then I just go find food. And then I just,
Did anybody harass you in that thing?
No. Two older ladies pulled up on me yesterday. One was 80 and the other one was her sister. So she had to be like in her 70s because one was just turned 80 and they pulled up on me. They was like, we didn't expect to see a black woman driving. And I was like, she's like, I used to RV in my younger days. She said she drove all the way to Alaska, down the coast. She said, get in that thing and drive it. And I was like, talking about a simpler time back in the 80s?
Right.
80s, because she's 80 years old. So she's probably talking about the 80s and the 70s when she did this. When gas was 75 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
Down here, it's $2.69. Then you drive down the street and it's $3.69. Because I haven't bought gas in years. Since I had the Audi. That was the last time I bought gas. So.
Did she say since she had the Audi? Girl, really? You had an Audi? I thought you had a Prius. Matter of fact, we know you at least had a scooter, a Vespa or something like that. Okay. Don't know what she had, a smart vehicle where you can only fit one person in. She said, yeah, because it's been a long time since I bought gas. Sonya, you got a whole RV, but you over here complaining about putting gas in it. Do you see how backwards and ghetto that is? Okay, that's like buying a brand new BMW and then complaining that you got to pay $200 for an oil change. Well, then maybe you should not have gotten a BMW. Maybe you didn't need to get an RV. Okay, maybe you should have got a minivan. Same thing.
I was like, this is crazy. I'm up here worried about gas prices. Why? Because my shit, it burned gas just sitting. When I took that 5-hour drive back from the dealership, and I was sitting in traffic the whole time, it was eating up my gas while I was just sitting there. I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, because your stuff was, well, you had diesel.
Well, maybe you need to take it on back then. They give you a sign. Go on, take that thing on back and get you something that's gonna make sense, because you shouldn't be burning gas sitting there.
That was a fluke of a thing, but
no, it ain't no fluke. Listen, it ain't no fluke, because in a minute there's gonna be a lot of people fleeing from other cities. Listen, it's going to be a lot of people fleeing from other cities to move to other cities, sitting in traffic to get where they're going. I'm going to give you about 6 more months, and you're like, dog, he said that. Because that's what.
Not Nesto with the conspiracy theories. He done told Sonya, look here, go ahead and give it back. Nesto got a motive, all right? Nesto got a motive. Y'all tell me in the chat what you think his motive is. Why do you think he wants Sonya to turn back this RV? Because he keeps saying it. He's going to say it throughout this entire call. Turn it back in, okay? Turn it back in. That girl says, Sonya, you are homeless, okay? She's sleeping in a raggedy RV parked in a storage unit. Nesto wants that RV turned back in because I think he wants Sonya to try to get some of that money back, okay? Because if she got that kind of money, all right, she might be able to, now that he got some of these charges off of him, okay, and now that he got a bond that's not $1 million, she might be able to help get her brother out. Just saying, you know. Yeah, he want her to turn it back in, all right, talking about it's gonna be people fleeing cities to go to other cities and they gonna be all in the road. Nesta, what you talking about? You ain't slick.
That's what I'm reading. That's what I'm seeing, and there's a pattern behind it.
I'm
Yes.
cool. If the grid go down, I'm good. I got generator and I got half-ass generator and I got sun. I got solar.
Yeah, that solar ain't go so far if you can't move it. Yeah.
I don't need gas for my solar. I only need gas for my air and my generator.
Nah, you do need air. You do need gas when you're trying to move it.
If you got your drink ready, she said generator, take a shot. We ain't gonna necessarily get drunk today. We might get a little nice, okay? We might get a little smooth, but we ain't necessarily, at least not right now. Anyway.
My car down to 100 miles to eat. I always fill it up when I get to 100. It just feels better when you just keep putting $50 in it instead of 120, 120, 120. So every time I get halfway down, I just throw $50 in it, go throw $50 in it, go throw $50 in it.
Well, you won't burn number 25 if you're going to get the diesel. Right. That's what I'm telling you.
But the diesel, they don't make diesel this short. They make the diesel is 24 feet. It is the shortest diesel. And it was the Mercedes chassis because that's what I was trying to get. But then I was like, I didn't want to jump in and not like it and be so. I wanted something I could get in and get out.
So you couldn't get in and get out of a Mercedes RV, but you could get in and get out of the Eddie Bauer. What's the difference? Maybe your broke behind couldn't afford it because you could barely afford this RV right here. Chick-fil-A said the lie this hag tells. You got that right. Who said they going to Walmart to park? Somebody said they going to Walmart to park. What's going on, Mad About Music? She's in a camper who has to buy a mattress and a new camper. All right, make it make sense. And while you parking in parking lots, take your broke. Let me not cuss too much. Take your broke behind to Walmart, like Love the Shop said, and get you a heavenly mattress and be quiet about it. Okay, just do something. You're complaining too much. Good God.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to get in and out if everything's not working.
Everything's under warranty, so they're gonna fix this shit or they're gonna get it. I'm under 2 warranties, my extended and the regular warranty.
Okay.
I only have 2,000 miles on this thing right now. I'm 2,000 miles in. So they better fix it.
Okay.
Yes, they better fix it.
All right then. Well then, you know what you gotta do then. What? Serious. Serious.
Oh, what's that face about? I tell you, Lord, we gonna have to make us a little documentary. Sonya has many faces. I don't understand what the faces is all about. Really don't. But anyway.
Cereal and water. That's it. Cereal and water.
We ain't even got no milk. You better put some water on that damn shit.
Put cereal and water. I'm on a fast, so hey, 14 more. It's gonna be.
Okay, so you didn't gain any weight, right? Because everybody keep coming out of there fat, right?
What are you talking about?
Nesto, that's what I'm saying. What the hell is Sonya talking about? Everybody that come out of jail come out fat. How the hell do you know? How many men in jail you messing with? All right. And Kazan said, never leave out the poop bag. Never leave out the poop that's in a bag. That's also sitting in the toilet waiting to be thrown out with her nasty self. Okay? Because she didn't mention that. All right. I don't look here. Ugh. Well, we know she didn't have no clean cups. Sonya is nasty. Okay, you couldn't pay me to come sit down in that damn RV. But what the hell is she talking about? Everybody that come out of there is fat. How would you know? How you is she really keeping up? She's not keeping up with Nesto's case. She barely know when he's supposed to go to court. Okay, because just like she forgot to remind her boss, she ain't reminding Nesto about what he's supposed to do and when his lawyer's coming. But she know what the people getting out of jail look like. I can't with you, Sonya. You are what they call ratchet. All right, a ratchet side chick named Sonya.
So fat. I'm like, what the hell? What is he eating in there? Is he getting a special like menu? Because why is he coming out like like I know, like it ain't not, that food is not edible at all.
No, the deal is they be overindulging themselves. That's what it is. A lot of them be on that stuff when they be out there and then they come back in
Be coming
here.
out 50 pounds better. Fat.
You sure that's fat, or they be putting on muscle because they be in there working out? I'm just saying. And Nesto, where they getting extra meals from? Okay, are they taking food from you? Why is Nesto only on cereal and water? He ain't even got no milk. And Shay is hilarious. Love to shop. Sydney is one of her sisters. I don't unless she named one of her daughters after, but she has. I'm pretty sure one of her sisters is Sydney, or is that her daughter? Shoot, I feel like Nesto, I'm confused. This don't make no effing sense. That I can't even keep track of how many sisters and kids she got. I could have sworn Sydney was one of her sisters, but if I'm wrong, y'all could correct me in the chat. Anyway, let's keep going, okay? I want to know why Nesto only eating cereal and water. Are you giving away your food to keep from having to keep up with your nighttime duties? Okay, because they be putting Nesto's ass to work at night. Okay, Nesto be fighting for his life for real. R. Kelly up in jail singing and making videos and stuff, but Nesto over there fighting for his life.
That's because that's their regular weight. The regular weight is not on the street like that.
They come in small. Then they blow up in there. And
well, that's it.
Not jail.
That's what I'm now. Because they be eating 5 or 6 trays. You know, they have addiction. They smoking or whatever, drinking a lot on the street.
They
come in
here now because they can't do all that smoking and cracking and drinking and leaning.
Yeah, that's all. They be to their normal old man looking self at a young age. No, I don't eat like that. I don't do all that.
I know you're skinny. I bought your clothes, so I know how skinny you are. But I'm like,
I'm not skinny now. I'm not that now.
I know. You know what I mean.
Yeah. But no, I don't do all that. No.
You're very body conscious.
Yeah, I don't want to do looking like that.
I know.
Yeah. Hey.
He said he don't want a dude looking like that. What the hell, Nesto? What the happened to you being in county for 6 years? What you mean you don't want a dude looking like that? Why you wanting dudes at all in the first place? Because I thought you was phobic because you didn't like people making fun of your voice because it's high. And if you notice on these calls, other than when he said, okay, most of the time he tried to keep his voice like real deep and real low. Look here, Linda said, I live in New Jersey and we got 2 Walmarts near me. And I have not seen her nor her raggedy vehicle. She ain't been over here. Like, don't put her over here. That ain't none of me. she ain't been over here. Miss Boogie Down said, because that money could go to him. You know what it is, WD. That's why he want her to turn in that RV. So she could put that money on his doggone books instead of $5 here and $2.32 over there. And then he don't have to worry about trying to figure out whose pen he gonna use for the next go round.
Not even in my casket. I don't want to look like I can't even get in the casket.
Man, this dude fell out the casket. They was walking him out the thing going down the stairs. and he fell out the bottom of the casket. I was like, wow. So either he looked to be a little overweight, but he didn't look. It was a normal sized casket, but he looked to be a little thick.
All right, so let me just tell you what she's talking about, because I seen that video and Sonya used a lie. Yes, the body did fall out the casket. We don't know if it's the funeral home's fault or if they just bought a cheap casket and they didn't weigh it out right. But yes, the body did fall out the casket, but you could barely see. You know, they had the cameras and stuff, and they wasn't trying to show the body all laid out on the stairs, arm this way, leg that way. You couldn't really tell how big the person was, but you know, Sonya always got to add something extra, right? Yeah, he looked like he was a little thick. Maybe that's because he was embalmed, you know, and they also stuff the body sometimes with, you know, paper and stuff. I'm just saying.
So it could have been a combination of the cheapness of the casket and his thickness. But his whole body fell out on the stairs and everything in it just fell. And everybody was just like, oh my God. Like, what do? You gotta rush out and pick up a body and then like, you can't put them back in there. The bottom's gone.
Well,
they had to wrap
tell
them up, drop them in there. I don't know. I don't want to cast it, but that's crazy.
Okay. So did your kids checked on you since you've been out there in the wilderness out there? You know.
My daughter has called me every day. My son called me he calls every other day. My daughter calls every day. But yeah.
Okay.
And my granddaughter calls every 2 days. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody.
Nesto over there throwing shade because his kids don't call him to check on him. Yes, her children, you know, she may not win Mother of the Year, but you know, according to Sonya, she's to be believed. And the way she's smiling, I believe it. Okay, because her eyes ain't darting every which way. She was making eye contact before she closed them eyes. All right, but anyway, yes, her kids check on her, Nesto. Okay, what about Yarn? You spoke to your daughter lately? Okay, what about Dion? Okay, you find out which one of his friends done died this week. I'm just saying.
Everybody's fine. Everybody's great. It's all good.
Okay, that's good then. As long as you're all right, everybody checking on you out there, you're happy. You seem like you got more energy out there. Do you feel like you got more energy out there?
I got more energy.
You still taking your horse pills?
That's the struggle. No, I haven't taken that vitamin in 3 days.
What?
Yeah. But I've been eating more. I've been definitely eating twice a day. So I would eat once a day and sometimes not even. So I do eat twice a day. That I do. Yeah, I do eat twice a day. And one out of the 2 meals actually stay with me. So
okay. Well, okay then. Wow. Well, what happened with the other meal? If one meal stay with you, where the other one go? I'm just saying. And if only one of the 2 meals that Sonya eats on a daily basis stay with her, then what meal is it that ain't staying with her? What the hell are you over there eating? Because if you could only hold down 1 meal a day, you might want to make sure you're getting some fruits and some vegetables. Okay. Somebody recommended, Sonya, I got a tip for you. Somebody recommended that you get you some Mary Ruth's liquid vitamin. That's what you need. Okay. Stop over there trying to swallow them horse pills. Okay. You couldn't swallow Nesto, so don't try to swallow them horse pills. Okay. Just get you some Mary Ruth's liquid vitamin and that will help. And if you're wondering why you ain't gaining weight, it's probably because you don't eat nothing. You now, she said, I'm definitely eating more. I'm eating 2 times a day. Well, maybe try eating 3 times a day because her goal is to get to 100 pounds. She's been trying to get to 100 pounds for 3 years. It ain't going to happen eating 1 meal a day. And if that 1 meal a day is a chicken sandwich, okay, or a Philly cheesesteak, okay, or some nasty chicken Alfredo, all right, in that nasty kitchen, in that nasty RV, girl, you need help. you might want to park in your sister's driveway so that you can have dinner. Because I heard Tanya could cook. So why don't you go to Tanya's house? Okay. You worried about taking a shower. Just you need to worry about eating something. Girl.
I feel myself
Okay.
a little heavier.
Okay. All right then. Well, seeing because you're more active, so that kind of make
See,
it.
it's bulking up. I'll be 100 pounds. I'll be 100 pounds before we know it. She gonna be 100
Okay.
pounds. Oh my God. 100. 100.
Okay. Your head still hurt?
It's a hit or miss. If I don't think about it, I don't feel it. So it's like a faint. It's like a faint headache. I mean, I saw myself this morning, like feeling it, and then I kind of like started doing stuff and kind of ignoring it. And then when I cleaned out the garage and put everything up, except for my surge and my power cord, I left those out. And it just felt like it's faint. Like it could go either way. But I'm about to go find me some food. I'm just trying to figure out what I have a taste for. Do I want pasta or do I want to go? I think I want pasta.
Okay, but go ahead and just.
She don't never eat no vegetables. You don't ever hear her talking about eating a salad, anything healthy. And your power cords, was that before or after you had the flood in your storage unit? I'm just wondering. I just want to make sure that you're not taking no power cords that was sitting in, ankle deep water, and you think you're gonna use them on your RV and plug them up in your RV, because that ain't gonna work. Whatever issue Sonya's having with this RV, I honestly believe she caused them, especially if this RV is new, or this RV just ain't new. Ain't no way in hell she having all of these problems with a new RV. Sonya, you need to get you some healthy food. You need to go to a doctor, and you need to see a nutritionist. Okay. And if you having headaches, when the last time you had your blood pressure checked? I'm just saying, because you eat food that's very high in salt, nothing but fast food and processed food. You might want to have your blood pressure checked before you end up having a damn heart attack behind the wheel of that RV. I'm not wishing bad on you. I'm telling you, you need to go get yourself checked out, because you ain't right.
Let me know when you want me to hit your back. Then this thing cut off 7 o'clock, so just let me know when you want me to hit your back.
Okay, 5 o'clock is fine.
Okay, cool. Enjoy your day today. How about that one? A good one. A good day today. Did you say your prayers? Did you say your prayers?
I always pray when you ask me to. I don't know.
Well, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
When you ask, I do it, but normally I don't pray. So.
Okay, well, let's pray when you eat your food. Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me? Pray, because you seem like you're getting better, seem like you're happier, seem like you got a more energy right now. I mean, come on now.
No, I can't do that, because that would kind of seem like I have some type of belief in what I'm doing. I
Hold on.
I pray on your behalf to your God, and that's what I do, because you believe.
I sure do. To the very end. I'm talking about.
And that's a
sure
good
will.
Right.
Yep, sure will.
I'm the one that's, out here.
Okay, well,
out there lost tonight.
you ain't lost. You ain't lost.
Oh no, she lost, all right. She right about that. She real lost. Okay. She done said she only prayed because that's what Nesto believes. So basically, you only prayed to impress Nesto. Okay. That was the reason why you prayed, just because he believed. So you prayed for him, but because you don't really believe in nothing. She says she don't believe in what she's doing. So why pray over her food? Why pray at all? She don't believe in nothing that she's doing. So then what the hell are you living for, breathing for, taking up valuable air for, if you don't believe in nothing and don't have nothing to live for? I'm just saying. Girl said no, and she think it's funny. You see her laughing, eyes darting here and there. No, no, I can't do that, because Nesto, you left your wife, okay, who was not an angel, but she was a good woman, a smart woman, okay, a successful woman, a beautiful woman, okay, and you done hooked up with the damn devil, baby. Don't have Sonya pray for you no more. Okay, stop asking this atheist, non-believing, okay, don't have faith in God at all, unevenly yoked side chick, don't ask her to pray for you no more. Maybe that's the root that's on you, okay? Having the devil pray for you. Don't, no, it ain't going, it has not come to no good, and it's not gonna come to no good, okay? Y'all saw Sonya's face when he was like, you know, you look like you're doing better, you're doing good, you're happy. Yeah, now that she got her head out Nesto's behind, she can focus on herself a little bit. You know, she is lost. What can you imagine if something happened to Nesto tomorrow? This woman she would have lost her entire purpose in life. She would not know what to do with herself. Okay. She would be in that RV and wouldn't even come out. She would just be parked in that garage, and she would just stay there and wouldn't come out, wouldn't eat, wouldn't do nothing until she just wasted away.
You
I'm good.
lost.
I'm good. Yes, I'm
So
good.
much you out there
But I
lost.
do on behalf of you what I do for you and on behalf of you, but for myself, I do not. No, I do not. I've never for myself ever. So
Well, you should. You should. I'm really saying that because you're a great person. So I don't. It's the same. So tighten up. How about that?
I'm a great person because I believe in respecting all things that are living, plants, animals, and people.
Okay, but
And I help when I can. And that's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to always be helpful to those around you. And sometimes to strain. I bought this guy some shoes yesterday at Walmart. I went in there to get my mattress, right? And he came up to me and he was like, "My mom died." And I was like, "Well, I'm sorry to hear that." He said, "Well, can you help me buy some shoes?" And he's my age, right? Because mom was like 90 or 80 when she died or whatever. And he was just saying, I didn't go to her funeral. And he was like, "I'm from Detroit." I'm like, "Really? I used to live in Detroit." He was like, "Really?" And then he was kind of off. You could tell he was kind of off, but kind of there, not crazy, but kind of, because of how he was talking. And he said, "I'm short $11. Can you help me buy me some shoes?" And I said, "Sure." So the lady at the register was so mean to him because I guess he had came up there and he only had $24. He thought he had $27. He had $24, and it was all crumbled up. And then she was like, so he went looking for somebody to help him buy the shoes. And so then he was sitting down and he just looked up and asked me, and I was like, "Yes, no problem." And he gave me the crumbled up money, and I'm like, "What am I supposed to do with this?" So when we went back to the register, she was like, "He has to go somewhere else." And I'm like, "Why? Why does he have to go somewhere else? You're the cash register. He's got the money. Let him buy the shoe." Like she was just not, she was mean. She was mean. And whatever is wrong with him, because there's something a little off with him, like they're just like, she just had no respect for his issue. So I ended up buying him. And, he thanked me. He went left, I went right.
Okay, so you went to Walmart to go buy a mattress for a brand new RV because apparently it didn't come with a mattress. That was just the model in the showroom. But yours didn't come with a mattress, okay? Okay. Then you met some guy who you said is a little bit off, because it take one to know one, okay? And he needed some help buying some shoes. Okay. He thought he had $27, but he only had $24. But he asked you for $11 because he was short. Well, how much did the shoes cost? Okay. Because 11 plus 24, that's what? That 35, right? About 35 to $35. So was the shoes $27 or was it $35? The first thing. And then the man gave you what he had so you could help make up the difference. And you asked the man, "What am I supposed to do with this?" Look at Sonya Tubman over here trying to help somebody out who's down on their luck. It's interesting how she able to help out everybody else, but not her own man. Okay, Sonya. Okay, baby. Look at Nesto's face. Nesto don't want to hear about her helping nobody else. look at this man's face. Did he look like he want to hear about her helping somebody else when she ain't helped him do ish in 3 damn years other than lose his wife and his friends and be estranged from his kids? Girl,
Gotta help people that need help. He said, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. And I said, that's what I'm talking about. He didn't ask for cash. She just said, help me buy these shoes. So I was like, I'll help you buy good shoes.
oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Can you help Nesto? Can you help Nesto get a better lawyer? Okay, because you know, right now he's got a public defender, and it would be nice for him to have a lawyer that's experienced in his ex crimes. Can you help him do that? Can you help him put a little more money on the books? So when you call him, we don't have to hear that he got a balance of 84 cents. That's embarrassing. Okay, $6.22. That's embarrassing. I'm just saying, can you keep more than $5 on a man's books at a time?
Okay, you did a good deed. You did a good.
Help people. I always, every day, I help somebody outside.
Okay, well you be careful out there now. You be careful out there.
Every day I help somebody. That's what I do. I always, as long as they don't look like a drug addict, I try to help females, you know. But I will help a guy on occasion. But I try to help females first, only because they're usually mothers or whatever. But the guys, this one guy got into it with me at the light. He wanted me to give him some money, and I didn't have any money. And he was arguing me down. And I'm sitting here like, I don't even know you. Why are you arguing about my pockets? You know, like, and just arguing me down. And I had to really think, like, maybe he's just a little short in the mind, you know, and you know.
Listen, you in that box you in right now?
I wasn't in this. This was when I was in, I think I was in my BMW. This was a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
But I was just like, why are you all in my pockets? You know? I think when I had that white one. Or the gray one, I don't know what I had. But anyway. Yeah, I was in a city. I think it was the white one.
Okay, well I'll call you. I'll get something to eat. I'll call you back.
Find me some food. I'll call me.
Okay, cool.
5 o'clock.
All right, okay, love. Bye.
Bye. You're welcome. Hey.
You must be in a bad area.
No.
In the bathroom? Nesto, how you know where she at? Look here, Wings and Mumble Sauce said, girl, that man played you. Okay, he recognized you and your RV from these Nesto Chronicles. Okay, and Jackie Gates gave you a compliment. She said, you come up with some good stories. You need to be a storyteller. Baby, if lying was a career path, okay, if she could get a job lying and telling irrelevant stories, okay, Sonya would be quite successful. Okay, and Penny Proud said Sonya was probably the one begging for money for some doggone shoes. Okay, she was short $11 for that mattress that she had to buy from Walmart.
I'm in a car.
Turn left on the Southeast 26th Avenue.
Why you in a bad area? It always takes 3 calls before you get through.
Yeah, but I can see you driving the sun because it's moving around.
I'm in the passenger side. I'm not driving. I'm in the passenger side. I'm in a car, not in the rig. How are you?
Oh, okay, good. Okay, all right then. That's cool then.
Turn left on the Southeast 26th Avenue.
He's so silly.
Right.
What's your day consist of?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Nothing. Yeah. Okay, cool then. Well, you moving and shaking? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find some food.
You just not going to find food?
No, I did earlier, but it didn't agree with me.
Oh, okay. That's all right then. Well, you know, hey, you gotta start somewhere, don't you?
And then end up somewhere else.
You're funny. All right.
Yeah.
All right, well, enjoy your day then. Enjoy your day.
Make sure you call me later.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
In 600 feet, turn right.
All right, cool, baby. Be safe.
Make sure you call me.
All right, bye.
Now hold up a second. Why is she in that vehicle and not in that RV? I'm just saying, what happened? We tired of the RV already? Is she tired of the RV already? Okay, the RV take too much gas. That's what Sonya said. Sonya said, yeah, I had something to eat, but it didn't really agree with me. He said, all right, well, you got a chance to start over. I don't know what that means, Nesto, but what she need to do is start with some food that's not processed. Okay. That's what she might want to start with. Some food that is not processed. All right. What is Sonya eating that's causing her to have the bubble guts all the damn time? Like, girl, you done been in this situation since 2001. It's been 2000. It's been 5 years. You don't know by now what you can and cannot tolerate.
Hey,
Where your glasses at? Yeah, you can't be operating and ain't got no glasses on.
hold on, 'cause they dirty.
Oh, I hope she ain't driving while she bending over looking for glasses and carrying on. I hope she pulled over.
Can leave my old eyes alone.
That's all right though. Hey,
I couldn't see.
Now look here, Sonya. I'm gonna try to help you out a little bit. You see what Nesto got on his table? Okay, he got a little glass of wine. All right, he got himself a nice salad, and from the looks of it, that looked to be a Greek salad. Okay, one of my favorite salads. Okay, I see the feta cheese. I see the tomatoes and the red onions. All right, the mescaline greens. All right. I even see the black olives. So that's a Greek salad. That's good right there. He got himself a little bit of fried chicken, and you over here eating French fries. Girl, I can't with you. Mm-mm-mm.
How are you?
hey, I'm all right. Moving around. Just getting off the bump for a minute. Just,
Touching them knees.
yeah, that's all. Yeah. Staying out the way. I'm staying out the way. Staying out the way. Yep.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
So everything working?
Everything is working. Yeah. I went emptied out my garage. It's dry. And I got power.
Okay, good then. That's good. So everything worked?
Yeah, everything worked. Yep. I bought a yesterday. So when I'm parked, I don't have to, because when I do the ceiling situation, it just blows over my head. I be sitting here like, so I went and bought a little fan. So I can blow directly on me. Yeah, when I'm just catching the breeze from outside and not doing the air conditioning thing, I be needing like some direct wind. Some wind. So I bought a little fan. And that works perfect. And everything is good.
Oh, okay.
Y'all, she done bought a little fan because it's a little bit hot up in that RV. Why you get an RV and you can't run the AC? You can't excuse me, you can't run the lights, but you say that you got solar power. What is the purpose of having solar power if it's hot as hell up in there? You can't cook. How are you keeping your refrigerator cold if you even got anything in there besides some juice or something? I'm just wondering. But anyway, Sonya's out here roughing it in an old ass RV.
Okay. All right. So your generator working now?
My generator was fine. It cut off one time yesterday, but that was it.
That's twice. Take 2 shots. I'm gonna have a double.
I think I was holding the button a little. Like when he did the walkthrough, he didn't explain certain things, and I'm sitting here holding it instead of just pop. You know what I'm saying? Tapping it, and it comes right on.
What you mean holding it?
I was holding it until it came on, and I wasn't supposed to do that. I think because I was just so as of lately, all I do is tap it like real quick, and then in 3 seconds it comes on.
That's because you ain't pay attention when you was in when you were buying the RV. I'm pretty sure they gave you a tour, a demo, or something. And when you purchase the RV, usually when you purchase a new vehicle, they sit inside the vehicle with you. They show you this is how you do this. This is what this is for. This is that. Sonya wasn't listening. She was over there looking at her phone to see if Nesto was calling.
But no problem. So I don't know if that was something I was doing that caused it to do what it did. Maybe you know how when you turn the car and you give it too much gas and you flood it.
Yeah.
Like that whole scenario, right? So, yeah.
Oh, you weren't paying attention.
He didn't explain how to do it.
How you know if you wasn't paying attention? And Leo Lady 251 said, "Who's driving?" She said she was on the passenger side. I thought maybe her camera was flipped, so it looked like she was on the passenger side. But yeah, that's a good question. Who is driving if she's sitting in the passenger seat? Lord, I don't know. And where is her RV parked if she's driving her regular vehicle? Sonya, you should have lived out your car, boo-boo. That would have been even easier. You should have just lived out your car.
He just said he's pointing and stuff. He didn't just say, let me show you how this or how you're supposed to properly turn this on so that you don't do this, that. He just said, here's the generator. That's the on button. He didn't say don't do it or do this or make sure. It was none of that. So, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. All right, then. That's good, then. That's good. Does it feel like a holiday out there?
I feel very settled in my situation.
Okay.
I feel very settled in my situation.
Okay, week 2. All right, then.
Well, I feel great. I feel good. I'm loving it. What's the name?
So
my daughter that was telling me, or you can just move back into your apartment. You know, if they don't do what they're supposed to do and you just turn it in. I'm like, I don't want to go to the apartment. I want to stay in the RV.
Sure, because you want to have to wash your hair outside with a water hose. You want to have to poop in a bag because you can't use your toilet bowl. You want to have to buy a little fan because it's so damn hot in there. You trying to create a cross breeze, right? Sonya is trying to convince herself, okay, that she can handle this RV stuff because she already heard us say she ain't gonna make it. Listen, y'all already know. I ain't gotta tell you. I'm preaching to the choir. Sonya be all up in these YouTube videos. Okay, that is her entertainment when she's not talking to Nesto. You wonder why she don't get nothing done? Because she always on YouTube in the bushes. She done heard us say, "Child, please, she ain't gonna make it 10 days, 2 months, 2 months, 30 days in that RV." So now she like, no. Because last week she was like, yeah, I'm Shane. If I gotta turn it back in, that's why I got it. So, so I could do that if I need to and go back to my other situation. Now she's talking about she don't want to go back into her RV. Yeah, wait a few more weeks when it's 110 degrees in Florida, and we're gonna see how quick she gonna take that RV back. Because she can't afford an inverter because she would have got one by now.
Yeah, but don't you get tired of sitting in that thing all day?
No.
Dang.
It's new to me still. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks. I've sat in my apartment for like 2 years.
Okay. All right, then.
At least I got a direct door to outside and I can move it and be like, oh, you know what? I feel like this today. And I just go and, you know what I'm saying? And I walk out and I'm in a whole different situation.
Okay, all right, okay.
I like change. And then I like, I'm not.
Are you meeting people out there doing the same thing you're doing?
So it's 2 guys right now in the parking lot who, because I'm on the water. But it's 2 guys. It's a guy who got a trailer. He's been here for like 2 days. So this is my second. I didn't want to go to the big park because I knew it was going to be crowded because it's the holiday. So I go to the big park that's on the water. I go there Monday through Thursday when it's slow. I know it wasn't going to be slow today. So it's only.
Do they give y'all ticket? Do they give y'all tickets for sitting out there, or y'all got to pay to park out there?
This is a Walmart.
A Walmart?
A Walmart on the water. Look,
Okay,
this
okay.
is a Walmart, and I didn't even know that this existed because I've been here lots of times. I just never came to the back of the parking lot, right? So I happened to go, like, when I was here like 4 days ago, I was like, let me see what's on the other side, since I'm up here, because I'm out, I'm kind of far from the house. So I was like, oh shit. They go to water, they go to bridge, they go to DoubleTree Hotel with the deck, and everybody's sitting out on the water, and then it's like grass. It's like a little park, and you can sit out here with your chair on the water and just chill. Only two people, like it's somebody in the car that lives in their car. Sitting over there, and then it's another lady who's been here for like every time I go there. The couple times I've been here, I've seen her, and she lives in her car right on the freaking water. I'm in the suburbs, and this is the only Walmart I have ever been to where you don't see bonnets, you don't see like ghetto situation at all. Because most Walmarts is in funky areas. This one right here is the only one that's not located in a funky area. It's right. It's a quarter of a mile from the ocean.
Oh, okay. Okay,
And
so
so
yeah, I got a lake out
it's not a lake, it's the ocean. But I'm on the intercoastal, which is the body of water where they build houses in between the ocean and the land. And so it's called the intercoastal. So this at the back of the parking lot where the pickup is, so the pickup is right here, right? And then it's nothing but water. And it's like grass, tree areas. It looks like a baby park. And people fish. They're out here fishing. They got the chairs. They bring their little, it's like a hidden secret because, like I said, there's nobody out here. It's like 5 cars.
They got lights out there at night? Is it lit up? That's what I'm saying.
I leave around 11 o'clock, but I'm not going to come back here for a while because, I'll go to a spot for a couple of days and then I'll go somewhere different.
Look here. Okay. In Sonya's mind, this is where she at. Okay. This is where she's at in Sonya's mind. Okay. But where Sonya is really at, matter of fact, hold on a second. Let me show y'all when Sonya talking about, oh yeah, I ain't never heard of a Walmart on the water. Never heard of a Walmart on the water. Okay. She's talking about this the first one I seen with nobody has any, what did she say? Nobody has any this was Sonya thinks she at. Nobody has any bonnets on, and it's on the ocean. It's on the ocean. Really, Sonya? Baby girl, this might be where you think you at, but I have a feeling this is where you really at, okay? And somebody in the chat is trying to help you. Say you might want to stop dumpster diving. You might want to stop looking for free food in the dumpster. That's probably what's got your stomach all messed up. Just saying, okay? You might just want to stick to the regular roads, okay, and stay out the damn dumpster. Behind a Walmart on the ocean, next to a woman that's living out of her car. Okay, Sonya. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Oh, okay then. What more can I really say about her? Matter of fact, let me see. I got another one for you. Let me see if I can find this one. If I can find it real quick, I'll show it to y'all. All right, I have to download it again later. Anyway, I'll show it to y'all later. Let's keep going. Okay, this is where Sonya thinks she at. Okay, this is where Sonya thinks she's really at. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
So I'm gonna stay a little south this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's another dock that I want to go to where they be having the food trucks and stuff like that. Like that other park that I go to, they have food trucks there on, I forget what day of the week. They have a big, maybe 10 or 15 food trucks. parked in a half a circle, and then there'd be families and stuff, and you come out there with your boat. And then they move the food trucks. Monday they're here, Tuesday they're here, Wednesday, and they just go to different areas, and it's just like like a little baby carnival, I would say.
So
But
do
you
your
park
air,
your boat.
is your air staying is your air conditioner staying on? You got your fan on. Which one is it?
My
I'm talking
fan
about
on right now. I got the fans on. I don't have the air on.
so you
Although
stick
this
it
time of
in the
day, I normally do put the air on because it's the hot. I usually turn the air off around 5 o'clock when it starts to cool outside. But I just put the fans on right now, just to see what it do. If it's
okay.
comfortable enough. But I'm gonna end up turning the air on just to I'm gonna let the air run, and then once 5 o'clock comes, I'm gonna let it like die down. I'm gonna go back to the windows and just get the breeze off the water. The other place I park at, I get a better breeze because I'm more on the water.
Okay.
It's open too. It's open. It's no buildings and stuff. Like I'm around a lot of condos and an apartment building here, and then it's DoubleTree right there. And then it's some condos over there.
Condos and a DoubleTree. Oh, you in the hood? Okay.
And it's a little tiki thing or whatever, and then the bridge. But it's I mean, like you could go somewhere different every day and chill out during the day,
Okay.
Where I stay at, him and his girl was cooking, and I got him to cook. I was like, all right, I'll see y'all tonight because I always leave during the day, so I just don't even though I'm in the driveway, I don't want, I'm not in their space or whatever. And he called me like 5 minutes after I left. He was like,
No, wait. Why are you in the driveway? I thought we were past that. I thought we were past driving in random driveways. Or maybe she's in a family member's driveway this time. Why are you parked in the driveway? What happened to you was gonna own an RV park. So why aren't you parked in an RV park? Why are we just parked in somewhere? Who the hell wants you parking your big old RV in their damn driveway? Okay, and then they gotta tap on the window and wake you up. That's why she gotta wake up at 7 o'clock every damn day, because she gotta back up out the driveway. So whoever driveway she's staying in or residing in right now, them peoples can go to work. Sonya don't work. They do. So they gotta wake her up at 7 o'clock. Like, look here. You gotta back that thing about this driveway. All right, so we can get our cars out the garage.
Why'd you leave? I'm like, oh, because I don't want to just, I'm only here for nighttime parking. I'm not here to just be here during the day. And he was like, she about to cook and everything. And she's like, why did she leave? I'm like, I don't want to be at your house like that, even though I'm only outside. And I only needed the driveway at night for safety. That's all, I just needed the safety of it at night. Of course, I paid them.
That's good.
I paid them to stay there. I paid them good to stay there. So I don't want to.
You paying somebody to stay in their driveway? I thought you had a storage unit with a garage, and your RV could fit there. Now you paying somebody to stay in their driveway. Okay, and don't forget, Miss CLC wanted us to be reminded. Don't forget the Walmart got an ocean behind it. Okay. A whole ocean behind the Walmart. Okay. And somebody in the chat said, well, it's something like that in Fort Lauderdale. So it could be.
I want to be in I would have went to an RV park if I wanted to just sit somewhere all day,
That's
my friend like, why don't you go to an RV park? I'm like, because I don't want to I would get an apartment if that was like to be just sitting in one spot, And the RV parks here are $1,600.
$1,600.
Add that to what I pay for the vehicle. I might as well just go have rent.
Yeah.
16 plus what I pay, plus I'm saying insurance, gas. I might as well get back in an apartment.
So they charge $1,600 just for sitting in a lot. Well, that's with the water and the electricity hooked up. Hmm. But you
I,
must be on the water doing that then.
no, this is not even on the water.
What?
No, no.
Oh, God forbid the RV park wouldn't be on the water. Okay, she over here bougie on a budget. Okay, what it is that you're looking for? Okay, what is it that you were looking for? Okay, this is this what she's looking? Let me see if I can pull it up. Is this what she is looking for? Okay, she want an RV park on the water. Let's see. Oh, okay, I got to take some stuff out. All right. Let's get that's Waldo on the toilet bowl. We can get rid of him. Okay. He got the same problem Sonya got. Okay. Eat crap twice a day and wonder why she pooping every 5 minutes. She's looking for an RV park on the water. Is this what you want, Sonya? That's what you're looking for? Hey, John, I see you. I know it's John Naughty. I got you. This is what your girl is looking for, okay? With her bougie self. She want an RV park on the water, okay? Sonya, keep your lies straight, okay? Because you starting to slip.
Oh, so I paid $3. The park, electricity and
What?
water.
3 what? 100? Okay.
Hey, I'm only there at nighttime, so and I only use the power at night. I don't use the power during the day because I'm not there. So I think that's a sweet deal because I'm only pushing their bill up maybe $50 a month. Yeah.
Okay.
So and then I pay for internet.
So what you gonna do when you bounce out? What you gonna do then?
So
She gonna come to Wisdom House and park in my driveway. I got plenty of room for an RV. You listen. You want to go ahead and pay $300-400 a month. That includes your water. That will include your internet. Okay. You listen. You ain't using my shower. All right. I got a water hose. I got 2 water hoses on either side of the house, so you can pick the left side or the right side. Okay. Go in and pick one. You ain't got to worry about the dogs because the fence is way past where the water spigot is. Okay. But yeah, you can do that. All right. You can wash on the side of the house. You can wash your hair. Okay. I even got some woods in the back where you can go and take a shit. You ain't even got to poop in no bags no more. Okay. You can go ahead and pay me $400 a week. You can pay me $1,600 a month to park in the driveway. Come on. That's what she gonna do when she get back to Georgia. She coming on here.
Leaving my car. So what I'm gonna do is just give them like $100 a month just to let my car sit there.
Okay, so that's so that's a total of that's an extra $25 a week. All right, so that's $1,700 a month we're talking about now, Sonya, to park your RV, okay, and your little vehicle. Because I got room for both. I got a big driveway. You good? And trust me, oh God, what kind of face is that you're making? I ain't gonna wake you up at no 7 o'clock in the morning. Talking about you got to move so I can get my car out the garage because I don't park my car in my garage. It's more like a den, and my driveway is big enough. I can get around your RV and your car. Don't worry, boo boo. I got you. You ain't got to figure it out. Okay, I got a plan for you. All righty. And since you like showering outside, I got that too. I got a bucket and a water hose for you. You be all right.
And then I'll come back. I'll be back in the winter.
What?
I don't want to be cold in the winter.
Oh, okay.
I should have went somewhere else first and then came here because it's hot, you know. So I should have went up north where it was cooler.
Not really. It's hot everywhere.
No, it's not. It's like 50 degrees in Cleveland, 60 degrees in Detroit, Cleveland. Or I could have went like to Washington or somewhere up there. I could do it. I just have to. It's gonna be like a slow. I'm trying to stay close to where you are at the same time, not too far. But I can always fly if I need to. I can always fly. You know. So that's no thing. I could always park it and jump on a plane. You know, if I need to be. You know, in Georgia.
Okay. All right then. So you ain't got no Wi-Fi, nothing out there where you at. You just using your phone.
I got 3 phones.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah.
She got 3 phones but can't afford no gas in her RV. Okay. All righty. And can't afford food because she got a dumpster dive. Okay. Or she always begging for a free meal. Okay.
I got 3 phones, so
You got a TV on that thing? You got a TV?
I got an LG TV, smart TV, and with surround sound. It'd be like a theater in here. I'm telling you. And then I just when I'm not at the house, because I got internet when I get to the house. When I pull up, the internet hits my TV. I just use one of my phones for a hotspot. But I'm going to. I said I'm going to next month to go and get a little
inverter like Nesto told you to do 2 weeks ago? Or you talking a little what? Let me let you finish. I interrupted.
What do you call it? A SIM card. Because I'm Wi-Fi wired. So all I gotta do is get a SIM card and put it in, and then I'll have Wi-Fi in my vehicle.
But did you tell Nesto, girl, if you don't keep them glasses on your ugly face, didn't you tell Nesto that you already had the Wi-Fi? That you already had a SIM card or had something to connect to the Wi-Fi? I could have sworn. Is it just me? Okay. Have I been listening to Nesto and Sonya so long that I have lost brain cells and I'm not remembering stuff? I could have, because I couldn't remember that her daughter's name was Sydney. And thank y'all for reminding me. The sister that I was thinking of is Audrey. I was confusing Sydney with Audrey. But anyway, Sydney is I believe is her stripping daughter. But anyway, you told Nesto that you had internet. Why you lied?
Oh, okay.
They don't have everything in here, everything. So my bed is cool.
You got your when you gonna hook up your cameras?
Okay, so I'm doing that next month, which is next week. Next week, I'm waiting for my boy to come down. He's an IP guy. He's a hacker and all that type of stuff. I do all kind of whatever. So I'm gonna have him do my cameras because they're getting the keys to another club, and he's got to come down and do some things for the club. So I'm gonna have him do my cameras for me, and then I'll have the SIM card. So I'm gonna get the SIM card, and then I'll get the camera, and then I'll be able to leave it. So I don't leave the vehicle, I'll go inside the store, but I don't jump in my car and leave the vehicle at the house. I don't do that. So it's never sitting. The longest is when I go to the gym because I take it to the gym too.
So you got that thing on your phone, a tracker on your phone?
So what I do is I leave one of my phones in the vehicle. I got a tracker on the phone.
Wait, what? Sonya says she leave one of her cell phones. Remember, she said, I don't leave nothing of value up in here. Okay, nothing of value up in here. Now she leave one of her 3 iPhones in the vehicle because it got a tracker on it. Girl, if you don't stop telling those lies. Then she said that she don't leave the RV in the driveway all day, but she just said she drive her own car, her actual vehicle, to Planet Fitness. Jada, you're not the only one. I've been had secondhand embarrassment listening to her. I mean, honestly, I just cringe listening to half the thing that she said. Look here, we're gonna do another poll. All right. Thank y'all so much for participating in the last poll. 148 of y'all voted. All right. 38. Sorry, I'm telling you wrong. 48% of y'all believe that she was in Florida at the time of the poll. 49% of y'all believe that she's still in Georgia pretending. That's funny. 3% said she could be in Pennsylvania, and only 1% said Jersey. All right. So majority rules and said, now she in Georgia pretending. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll. All righty. And if you didn't get to participate in that one, you can participate in the one coming up. So I wants to know. Now, this is 2 things she done told Nesto she gonna get next week. 3 things now. She gonna get the inverter next month, which is June. Okay. She gonna get the fan for her bathroom, which is June, and she gonna get the SIM card. Okay. So this poll is easy. It's a simple yes or no. Okay. Do you think? All right, I want to know how many of y'all think Sonya is actually going to get what she said, or is she going to come up with an excuse as to why she didn't get any one of these things? All right, so let's see how I can phrase this in a question. Will Sonya get let me see. I'll put, will Sonya complete her to-do list? To-do list for next month, or come up with an excuse. Right? So basically, any one of the things she said, is she going to get it or is she going to have an excuse? Okay, that's basically what the poll is about. When I say is she going to complete her to-do list for next month, or will she come up with an excuse? This is an easy one. It's just a yes or a no. Y'all let me know. Some of y'all have faith in Sonya and think, you know what, she might actually get the inverter and the SIM card. Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot. We got to add the security camera. So that's 4 things. Okay, that's 4 things. The fan for the bathroom, her security cameras, because she got a hacker friend, okay, that's supposed to be working on a club that she said is going downhill and basically is closing, okay? But apparently they got to get some new keys on a club that's going under. Okay, so we got the security cameras, we got the fan for the bathroom, we got the SIM card, and we got the inverter. That is Sonya's to-do list. Okay, so y'all let me know if y'all think she's gonna get it done, or is she gonna come up with some kind of excuse as to why she couldn't get it. Okay, and I'm mostly curious, this is just me personally, I'm mostly curious about the security cameras. Okay, she can't afford the inverter, so I don't think the inverter is going to get got. She should be able to get the SIM card, and we'll see if she did take it back to the dealer to get the fan installed. But I don't think she's getting them security cameras. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's keep going. We almost done.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, I got a track on the phone. So I had the phone in the vehicle. And then I got a tracker, so it'll track the vehicle that way.
Girl, you just told everybody on the internet that you keep one of your iPhones in your vehicle, okay? And you basically just told us where you was. It ain't that many Walmarts in the United States on the East Coast, okay? Because you couldn't have made it to the West Coast in all this time. Ain't that many Walmarts on the ocean on the East Coast. So it ain't really that hard to find you. I'm just saying. So you don't let everybody know that if they see, you know, a side chick with glasses and hair in a bun, okay, and new color lipstick, all right, and drawn on eyebrows, if they see you or that little car that you're driving, you done left your iPhone in the vehicle, okay? Nestos, baby, Sonya is not safe, okay? She's definitely not safe. This is why I say don't do a crime with Sonya, okay? Sonya gets you in so much trouble, okay? Sonya tell a whole story to the police, and you over here tapping her leg like yeah, because you know the girl, yeah, Lord, baby.
Okay, all right then.
Everything that's worth some money is in storage. I don't keep anything valuable in here. I have one bag in here, and I take that with me with my computer. I don't all my personal stuff is in storage. All my watches are in storage. Everything that's worth money is in storage. So if anything happens, if they kick in the door over here, they're not gonna rob. They're just gonna, break my door.
No, they ain't gonna rob your RV, baby. They're gonna rob that storage, because you done told everybody about 16 times now over the course of 2 or 3 jail calls that all your stuff of value, and there go another face. All your stuff of value is in your storage. Would you stop telling people what's in your storage? Now you talking about the jewelry, the watches. Matter of fact, I'm going to rob your damn storage. That's what I'm about to do. Okay, don't ask me, Nesto, what I'm doing today. I'm going to rob Sonya's storage. That's what I'm going to do. Stop telling people what you got in your storage. Okay, don't you know the people that work at the storage typically don't know what's in there, but if they know that it's a locker that has valuables, all they got to do is cut the lock. Girl, you trying to listen, Sonya trying to get robbed. Okay, and I'm wondering if maybe a week or 2 from now she gonna talk about how she got robbed and she got to turn the RV in.
Okay, so you document all this, your travels and all that. Yeah, Are you taking pictures and are you putting this thing together for you? No, not like them other people just be out
No,
here trying to
right,
keep it on the memory. You know.
right. So yeah, I'm doing that this week. I said I was going to do it this week. Once I got finished doing everything, then I said I was going to start doing that stuff. So I think I'm all the way together right now.
Oh,
Girl, you ain't never been all the way together. But you know who is together? June's Poetry is together because Sir done gifted 5 memberships. Hold on one second. First he says, sorry, I'm late. Uncle Willie got hold of my debit card. Lord have mercy. Uncle Willie, I'm gonna beat your ass. Okay. If you even think, okay, or fix your mind to pull that debit card out and use it, Wisdom gonna beat your ass. He said, I'm trying to minimize the damage, fronting on my dime. Uncle Willie, we gonna get you, Uncle Willie. Uncle Willie never came back from the liquor store. Okay, we gave Uncle Willie our orders last night. We ordered Rose, Douce, Bex, and some other stuff, and he ain't never come back with the order. But June's Poetry, thank you so much for gifting the memberships, King. I appreciate you and your continued support. Always. All right, let's see who got gifted. Let's go. We got 5 new Wisdom ambassadors. The Wisdom family is growing. Kinfolk, Miss CLC got gifted. Well, pray the Lord. Harriet Timmons got gifted. That's a good thing. That girl got gifted. Hallelujah. Jada got gifted. And my girl, the real VB, Law and Order certified, got gifted. I love it when the people who show up and show out for Wisdom's daughter get gifted. So even though we can't choose who gets gifted, thank you so very much, June's Poetry, Miss CLC, Harriet Timmons, that girl Jada, and real VB. It was King June's Poetry that gifted you. Make sure you give him a huge Wisdom thank you. And everybody give a huge Wisdom's daughter welcome to our 5 new ambassadors, baby, because y'all know how this go. We begin now. Welcome officially to the family. All right, ambassadors, throw it up in the chat. Mods, throw it up in the chat. We begin now. Make our new kinfolk feel welcome. And look here, Jada done turned around and said, you know what? I'm thankful. I'm going to go ahead and pay it forward, all right? And she just gifted a super chat to Wisdom's daughter. Thank you so much, or a super sticker. I appreciate you, Queen. Where is that? There you go. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you, Queen. May your gift return back to you tenfold. Those of you who gifted super chats, memberships, super stickers, may your gifts return back to you tenfold. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, okay then. Okay. Sonya said, look at her damn face. Your face says that you don't got nothing together. When I tell y'all, I think I done got about maybe 25 faces of Sonya. Okay. Girl, this is not the face of somebody who got it together. This is the face of somebody who is totally cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? Somebody who is broken and broke down. Somebody who is just broke, busted, and disgusted and trying to pretend like all is well. You ain't got to convince us, Sonya. We already know you ain't keeping that RV. We knew it wasn't going to work, okay? We knew that you didn't know what you was doing, all right? We knew that you weren't going to be able to handle RV life because it ain't for everybody. So it's okay. If you want to go back to your apartment, we only going to drag you for a few weeks and then we're going to forget about it, okay? So either way is coming. If you stay in that RV with the shenanigans, you're going to get dragged. If you turn the RV back in and get your apartment, we're going to make fun of you anyway, okay? It's just a part of the entertainment, but go ahead and do what it is that you need to do. Don't go broke on our behalf, because I'm telling you right now, you're going to end up getting botulism or something like that, eating food out the garbage can.
okay.
Well, I'm like, isn't that the cab is so hot? Even when it's not even on, it's like a furnace up there.
Because
Oh my God! You see,
that's because they didn't put that. You got to get up there.
insulation.
No,
I don't know what it is. It just feels like the
no,
motor is on.
it's because they didn't spray it. Is it white up there? You got to see, is it white up there? Is it white? Have you ever been on top of the roof? All right, so
Yeah.
it's got to be. It's white. Is it white? Oh, that's why. So it is track heat, black track heat. So you got to get up
No,
there.
it's white up there. It's white.
Is it white? All right, so you got this other stuff you put up on top of it. It's like reflection paint, and it reflects like a mirror to put the
And
sun
then
somewhere
pull
else.
it down.
It cools it down.
I'm gonna get
That's
that.
all right. Then on top of that is you got to keep it in the shade. You can't sit out there in the middle of wherever
I
you
gotta
at.
be in the sun because I gotta get my solar. Gotta get that.
But you don't need no solar. What you need a solar for?
I don't
You
She
can
know.
run,
don't know.
you can run a generator right now, and then when you get back to the house, plug it up. But you don't want to sit up in there and burn up and suffocate yourself to death. That
I
shit
need
would
a car.
drain you. And
Hot
you
car.
don't even drink no. Yeah, you don't even like drinking water, so
Mm-mm.
you're gonna
Yeah,
pass out.
there's that. Let me see if there are any trees around here. No, they're little.
Trees.
Yeah. So that's what's going on.
No, no.
What you looking for trees for? Nesto said you don't drink no water. You ain't getting water out of a tree. Now maybe it's possible if you happen to be out west, you might be able to get a little something for a cactus or one of them plants out in the desert that store water if you know what you're doing. What the hell you need a tree for? Do you see how she be so off topic? Okay? Just I mean not oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say no more. I don't know what to say no more. But Sonya, she said it's hot. Okay, it's burning up in there. And Nesto talking about some. He's talking about some type of paint. What does the paint have to do with it being hot as hell up in that RV? She can't run the AC. That's why she hot, Nesto. And now she over here looking for trees. Are you looking for like trees from the forest, or are you looking for something to smoke? What kind of trees you looking for, Sonya? Or do you got to go to the bathroom? Is that what you looking for trees for? I'm just asking.
No, it's no serious shade over here. Not for me. I'm too big.
Nah. Yeah, so all that you trying to eat and all that stuff gonna disappear in a minute.
Mm.
You're gonna sweat that off.
So I went and bought a lot of fruit. I bought some apples, some grapes, some stuff like that. I went and bought some stuff. That's like cooling, not too hot of a feeling. I need some ice cream.
No, you don't.
Ice cream.
Oh
That's
my
not
God.
gonna cool.
I was fiending for that. Oh my God. So it's this drink that they have at this restaurant down. So good. It's like a fruit selection. Mango. So good. It's so good because it's so freaking hot.
Girl, you talking about a smoothie? And get your
Well,
hand off of your nose.
so how long?
Why your hand always up in your nose? Oh, because she probably high again. She says she needs some ice cream. No, you don't. Not with your bowel issues, with your lactose intolerant ass. No, you don't need. You don't need. Stick to the fruit. That's a good start. Okay. Hopefully you got you some watermelon. That'll cool you
How long
off.
you gonna stay down there in the heat? How long you gonna sit there and suffer down there?
Well, so I said July was going to be when I got on the road and did the road trip. July. So I gotta be up top by August. I have some R&B concerts to go to in Detroit. So I gotta be up top. So it's gonna be a slow travel because I'm not doing no like I did trying to drive like a straight drive. I'm not doing that. It's gonna be okay, a little city, a little city, a little city, you know what I'm saying? One night here, one night there, one night. I'm just gonna do city to city, like one night, and just do it like that. And it might take me a week or 2 weeks to get where I'm going. But it's gonna be like a flow. And I'm gonna do it in July because I need to be there by August. So June, I'm gonna call my friend. I was supposed to go to her party today. I told her I can't really do it. She's having a Memorial Day party. I think it's at the beach.
You can't do it in the sun.
In the sun. I told her that too. I said I can't do the sun. I can come out after 5. I told her. That sun is not my friend anymore. She's like, what is that?
The sun is free. You just got to drink some water. You're not drinking nothing. You scared of it?
I bought 3 gallons of water today. Look, I bought 3 gallons of water today. I'm going to put it in the it's spring water. So I put 3 gallons of spring water in my tank, right?
Wait a minute. You did what?
I put spring water in my tank. I don't put faucet or garden water in the tank. I put spring water in the tank.
Wait a minute. Oh my God. Wait a minute. So we don't drink water. We use the hose to wash our hair, but we use spring water in the tank? For what? You ain't drinking it. You poop in a bag. I don't know where she urinate at. She probably just pop a squat somewhere outside the RV. So what you need spring water in your tank for? Sonya, you might have an issue where you might experience failure to thrive. Okay, you're eating like crap, you're not drinking water, you got headaches. I'm pretty sure that you got high blood pressure. Okay. Devin's wife said, why this chick always asking what his day consists of? Duh, he's locked up. What she think? You know, she don't think. Okay. She left her brain in storage. So she don't think. Okay. She finally got the water cleared out the storage after a whole week. Can you imagine having a storage unit and you had that flooded and you just got water sitting in your storage for a whole week? So her brain is in storage. Okay. And like Love the Shop said, she never listened. She just keep on talking. And she was looking for trees for some shade. Okay. I thought she was looking to smoke a little something. I didn't know. She said she looking for trees. Kimmy Who said she looking for her relatives in the trees. Okay. But what I do know is old girl about to sweat to death. Okay. It's hot up in that trailer. And she over here talking about she brought 3 gallons. Okay. It's real hot. Okay. 3 gallons of spring water to put in her damn tank. Maybe you might want to drink one of them gallons of spring water. I'm just saying. Okay. You know what happens with plants when you don't water them? They die. That's what happens. When you don't water your plants, they turn brown, they shrivel up, and they die. Okay. So keep not drinking water and not taking your vitamins and only eating once or twice a day. And half of that ends up, in one of them poop bags. Cause you ain't gonna make it too long, Sonya. I'm just saying the fact that she done made it 5 years like this is a miracle to me.
Oh, okay.
I only use it for like my hands and to brush my teeth. I don't bathe in it. So,
Oh, okay.
although I could, right? That would be better for my skin. But it's not strong enough to wash my hair with it. That's the only thing. I
Okay.
guess it could. I don't know. I don't have nothing in my hair but a little gel, so it could wash it, I guess. I don't have all that product in it.
Oh, okay. Do you think you should have stayed over there at your friend's house with it plugged up? It should be cool.
No, it's boring. I don't want to just sit in that damn driveway.
Oh.
Nesto, they kicked her ass out. You ain't get the memo? Is the reason why she don't want to go over there. She probably can't go over there anymore. Okay, they told her, look here, this ain't working out. This ain't where you got to go. All right, you in an RV, find yourself an RV park, and that's why she went from her friend's house to Walmart's parking lot, in the back of the parking lot, not the front, but in the back, on the ocean, next to the woman that's living in her car. Okay, birds of a feather flock together. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. Find a little because I got I'm not in the sun. It's hot, but I'm not in the sun. I bought a chair to sit outside with, so when it get cool, I'm gonna start sitting outside. And then I got the fan blowing on me. I swear I'm getting a jet ski. I swear I'm getting a jet ski.
To do what? You can't hold it up. You said you can't handle the heat.
Jet ski. I can ride a jet ski. I'm gonna need assistance moving it in and out the water, but I can ride a jet ski. When I lived in Sunny Isles, I used to ride my granddaughter in it.
Wait a minute. What I tell you. Listen, phone calls for prison is my kind of shady. Hold on 1 second. Sonya said I could drive a jet ski. I just need help holding it up. Wait.
I used to ride my granddaughter in it on it all the time.
Hold on. I ain't go back further enough. Wait. Hold on.
start sitting outside. And then I got the fan blowing on me. I swear I'm getting a jet ski. I swear I'm getting a jet ski.
To do what? You can't hold it up. You said you can't handle the heat.
Jet ski. I can ride a jet ski. I'm gonna need assistance moving it in and out the water. But I can ride a jet ski. When I lived in Sunny House, I used to ride my granddaughter in it.
One more again.
I swear I'm getting a jet ski. I swear I'm getting a jet ski.
To do what? You can't hold it up. You said you can't handle the heat.
Jet ski. I can ride a jet ski. I'm gonna need assistance moving it in and out the water. But I can ride a jet ski. When I lived in
I can't. Oh my God. So the same woman that's crying about the gas is $3.60 a gallon and she got to put $50 in every day, meaning that she don't ever really fill up the tank. She just keep adding a little bit each time. Okay. The woman who's complaining, you know, that the RV, she got to pay to rent someone's driveway or pay for the internet or, pay for RV park $1,600 a month, and she only paying $1,600 a month, and she paying $300 to rent somebody's driveway, talking about she gonna get a jet ski. Okay, what the hell you need with a jet ski? You don't. All right. And phone calls from prison. All right. And that one little short clip gave us 1,000 reasons why you damn sure don't need no damn jet ski. Girl,
Sunny House. I used to ride my granddaughter on it all the time. Because I wanted a motorcycle, but I don't trust people's driving, and I can't really So that's the next best thing is to get a jet ski.
Oh, okay.
Smaller than a boat. I could put it in the backyard. And then
a jet ski for what? You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing. The only time you doing something is when you going out to get some food. That's the only time we hear that you actually do something. And the one time you made up your bed and swept the floor, did you mop it? Okay. Did you mop the floor after you swept it?
Okay. I could pull it with my RV, or I could pull it with my car.
Well,
this girl thinks she gonna drive her RV that's pulling her vehicle, that's pulling a jet ski. Girl, bye. Phone calls from prison. I needed you to find a clip with somebody on the road. Y'all seen those clips where somebody got they got the I forget what they call it, but whatever the trailer or whatever it is behind the vehicle, and it's not latched up properly. All right, and it detaches. All right, and everything just goes this way and goes that way. That's you. You talk about you don't trust people on the streets. We don't trust you on the highway. You're the one we don't need to trust.
You got to plug outside out there, right?
I gotta do what?
You got to plug outside. You know that, right?
Yeah, there is a plug. I saw that.
So you can get you one of them old-fashioned fans. You can get one of them old-fashioned white fans and put it out there.
And put it on the table so I can be sitting there in the sun.
Exactly.
You silly.
There you go. Or at least you'll feel better. You can get some fresh air.
I got fresh air. All my windows are open.
Yeah, but it's still hot up in there, though. You start sweating in that mud.
I'm sweating. If I would go outside, I'd be sweating. This is called nothing. Air's not on.
Yeah, but that fan be blowing on you, though. That breeze be going.
I got the fan right here on me now. And
I've seen that little bit of the fan, that work fan they keep under the desk.
Yeah, that's a bigger one. I bought a bigger one today. That's it. It hit up to. It says it'll hit up to 20 feet. I think. I don't think it's gonna hit 20 feet. But it's nice. It's nice. I'm not mad at it.
Okay, you start.
People sitting out in the sun with no fan and no shade, so I can sit in here with all the windows open. I just have to keep that cab covered. That cab is what make it hot in here is that freaking cab. Then I can always turn the motor on and turn my air on in the front, and it cooled it down in like 3 minutes. It cooled the whole rig down.
Okay.
Faster than the one up top. It cools it down in 3 minutes. The whole rig can cool.
Yeah, the one up top, it would take a minute.
Yeah. That one up top take a minute. It don't even, because it's right. It takes literally 20 minutes.
There you go with your eyeballs. Which way you looking, Sonya? Left, right, up, down? Okay. She just looking every damn where. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4. All right. Um, if it was that easy, what you need a fan for? I'm just saying. If it's hot, it's hot. We know it's the struggle is real. All right. Sonya is struggling with this RV, and somebody said it right. Hold on one second. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm good. Somebody said it right. They said that basically Sonya is trying to live Nesto's whole life. Okay, that's what it sounds like to them. Like she's trying to mimic his whole life. Now, oh well, I wanted to get a motorcycle, but girl, if you don't stop with your doggone lies, okay, you ain't getting no motorcycle. But it's just like a jet ski, so I might as well jet ski where? Like you can't afford an RV park. She said she's just gonna keep the jet ski in the yard. I can't. She just gonna keep the jet ski in the yard. Okay.
Because it's all up top, and then it has to work.
Sonya, just so you know, if you want to keep your jet ski in my yard, okay, that's gonna cost you about another $400 a month. So now we talk about $2,100 a month. That's like rent. But you know, since you don't want to admit that you need to go back and get an apartment because you can't handle this RV life, go ahead and pay me $2,100 a month to park in my driveway with your car, your jet ski. You need some internet, okay? You need access to the water, all right? And look here, I'll even throw in a couple of meals, okay? Because I know how to cook something other than chicken Alfredo. I'm just saying.
Just way down. There's some parties going on. There's some boat parties going on.
All right. Well, then guess what? Keep enjoying your eyesight out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll check on you. Seems like you got to get you a break. Yeah, take your break. Yep.
Well,
I'll check on you. It's hot out there.
It's okay. I'm not in the sun. I could do anything long as the sun's not beating down on me, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I got apple juice.
Apple juice. You need some water. That's what you need.
I got
apple
water
juice.
too. I have water. I have water and I have apple juice. But my apple juice is frozen.
So when you plug it up to the house, does the air conditioner work? Does the air conditioner and the refrigerator work at the same time?
Everything works. Everything works. It's peace of mind. Everything works. It's all good. The generator works. The generator's on now. I got the generator. I just don't have the generator on. Because my 110, I need a generator for my 110. So in order for my 110s to be on, I gotta have the generator going. So the generator is on right now. I just don't have air. That's gonna pull a little bit harder from it.
From the 110. Oh, because your inverter. You ain't got an inverter.
The generator. I don't have an inverter. You're right. Exactly. So that 110 I need the generator for my 110s to work. But I don't have the air on. But my generator is on right now.
Okay.
And it's been on for an hour with no problem.
Sonya, Nesto is trying to get off the phone with you. Learn how to read the room. Okay. He done said, okay, all right, I'll talk to you later. And you just going. He's tied down. Okay. He done. He want to go do some things. Okay. Maybe he want to get something to eat or something. Okay. Because Nesto don't eat off the garbage can. All he eat is bread and water.
You got one of them meters on the inside where you can see if it's overheating and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the little gauges, 3 gauges together.
It's fully loaded with everything. It's just little. It has everything in it. It's just little. Got heat, got air, got Wi-Fi, got smart TV, got a bed, got a dinette, got a big refrigerator, big freezer, closet, all of that. 8 seconds, Dougie. Call me what? 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock?
Yeah, about 5 o'clock. Just check on you, make sure you're good. All right, love you. Be easy.
Okay, so Sonya can't keep no food in that refrigerator if the only time she can run the refrigerator is when she's at whoever house she parking her RV in their driveway. I'm just saying. Miss CLC said, laugh out loud, silly side hand, you purchased a 20-year-old Mini Cooper, a new RV. Now you're going to purchase a jet ski, yet your RV is missing the inverter and it's supposed to be a new RV. It was missing an inverter. It didn't have a mattress apparently. Like, who did Post Jerome into the chat? Says Shirley ought to pull up on her. I know that's right. Listen, Shirley living her best life. She ain't worried about. She ain't got time for side chicks. That's Nesto's job. Okay, Nesto got time for Sonya because he ain't got a life. All right, his life is behind bars.
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah. Hold on. You can talk. Go ahead, talk.
I probably turned my fan on.
What?
I turned the air off. I turned the air off and turned the fan on.
Oh, why you do that? You getting cold?
I had got hot. I mean, I got cold. I got hot, then I got cold because the air.
You got hot, then you got cold. You look like you're sweating now. Is she going through withdrawal? She got hot and she got cold. Which one is it?
And it got really cold. Then I turned the fan on up top and turned the air off.
Oh.
I started watching this video. How are you?
Good. Okay. Just make sure you get adjusted.
I'm in the shade. I'm in the shade. More people are at the water. I parked on the side.
It's much better.
On the side. Yeah, it is because it cooled down the whole vehicle.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Cool. And that's good then. That's good. How long you gonna sit out there?
Well, his girl just texted me that she was cooking and she pulled a flex for me. So probably in like an hour.
Okay. Good. At least you get you some healthy food to eat.
Yeah, he said she was cooking some beans or whatever and some other stuff. He's on the grill. She's in the kitchen. So yeah, I'm gonna go back over there.
Okay. All right. Cool then. That's cool then. That's cool. All right. Well, now just checking on you, make sure you're good and everything. You're living your bestie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. The kids are fine. Yeah, I called the kids after I got off with you. Check on them. One's at a pool party. One's at a house barbecue, whatever. And my son's a homebody, so he's at the house.
Okay. So how you feel being by yourself? You used to having people around you all the time.
I'm fine. I mean, it's a lot. I have a lot of people here. I just feel to just, I don't know. I don't mind being,
Okay. Well,
it's just a moment. It's a moment anyway. It's just started 2 weeks ago. But I always had the baby, right? I tried to call them to check on the baby. And I didn't get an answer. The phone didn't go through.
Oh, okay.
I got one of those government phones, so yeah, I was calling to check on her.
Okay. It sounds like you got a headache. You got a headache?
No, I don't have a headache. That was why I wasn't by myself, because I was with her all the time, right? So now I'm not around her because the kids was always, on their own for a minute. So it was just me and the baby.
Okay, well at least you can think a lot now. Definitely you can have a lot to think about.
Like I can take naps a lot.
You take more naps.
Yeah, I actually don't. I really don't.
Sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. I'm so sorry, y'all. There we go. I've been having all kind of technical difficulties. Look here. Sonya, tell the truth. Okay. You take more naps. You do take naps. Okay. Now she's trying to say actually she don't. Yes, you do. You do take naps. Okay. And that's okay. You take a lot of naps. And you just told Nesto you take a lot more naps. Nesto, I done told you that she left her brain in storage. Okay. I did tell you that. She left her brain in storage. So she ain't thinking about nothing except taking a nap. Okay. She ain't thinking about cleaning. All right. She ain't thinking about dumpster diving. She ain't thinking about getting this inverter. All right. She ain't even thinking about the heat right now. You know how it's so hot, all you could do is sleep. That's what Sonya's going through right now.
I think I do more now than I was doing. I went and put water in the tank after we got off. I moved in the tank, put water in the tank. It got a little bit cooler out here. More people came because it got cooler outside. So more people came out. Like it's like a family sitting over there. And that's another family fishing. So got a little fuller out here.
All right, country. All right.
Oh my God, me country, that's you.
That's cool. That's cool. All right, well then guess what? Love you very much. Enjoy yourself. Be safe out there in the wilderness out there and do your thing, I understand. Everything cool. Small talk. That's it.
That's all you can do because they're gonna
Yeah.
put it on. They post all the damn conversations, so you can't really talk about
Yep.
much of them.
Yep.
Oh.
It's all in
Oh.
the business. All in the business.
Oh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be over with soon, so it won't be no more
Yeah.
business. Yeah.
Won't be no business.
Yeah. All right, then. Say your prayers, then. Say your prayers. I sure appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you, God. It's good all the time. Seems like a Sunday, right?
Tony. Oh my God, I was just thinking that too. I'm about to heat my food up. I had went and bought like a lot of food so that I can have some without me having to, go somewhere and get some food. So I even know she got me a plate, but I'm gonna eat this because I kind of want some food now.
Okay. All right. Well, take your vitamins. Please take your vitamins. Please take your vitamins. It's gonna be a long. It's gonna be a long summer. It's gonna be a long summer. You just get started right now.
Yeah.
You ain't used to being in the heat out there.
No, right? Used to being inside in the air and all up in the cooked up in the freaking apartment.
Yeah, but that heat gonna kick in. So
it is because it's only May.
Yeah. So I just can imagine how you're gonna be cutting the food in about another month. Yeah. Yeah.
Another. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's gonna get super hot. Yeah.
Don't have to run inside of a building.
You got what?
I said, don't have me running inside of a building.
Well,
I'm gonna keep your house plugged in.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. Then that's what it is.
I mean, I could just go back to doing what I used to do, like going to the mall, hanging at the mall. I'm trying not to, go back to my shopping habit. But I'm just gonna do my road trip thing. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, take your time.
I had to adjust first. So now that I'm adjusted and I'm good being in here, now I gotta get on the, on this travel mode.
Yeah. Okay.
I just gotta go. I need to run in here and buy a car cover for my car because it's sitting out in that sun for baking.
There you got one of them. What's the names in the front? Did you put them? What you put in the front? Like a little curtain? They got a built-in curtain slide where your back seat at? In the back of your seat, it's like a curtain that goes on.
I have a curtain I put up here.
Oh, you stuck? Oh, you put the stucco on it?
I got a blackout curtain I put between the cab and the house.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The cab is hot, so it's a blackout curtain with a rod.
It came with it, or you made it?
No, I went and bought it. And so you know how the bed fits into that little U shape?
Yeah.
Open cab. And then the two little, I just put the thing in there and it just dropped. And it covers the whole entire opening.
Oh, okay.
And it's the perfect length too, because curtains come 64, 84, and 90, whatever. So the 64 was the perfect size, or 65, I don't know what it is, but perfect.
Okay,
Fit
so
perfect.
you got a side door on that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking. That's all. Don't bite my head off. I'm just asking what's going on.
I gotta send you a picture of the other side, because I only sent you a picture of the driver's side. But no, it's a door to the house.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's a 3-door situation. Like kitchen, bathroom, bed, dinette. It's too big.
All right. Okay, but then go and get your food and get yourself together and enjoy the rest of your sunlight here.
Look at that picture I sent you. You can see the door.
No, it's on. No.
No?
No.
You sure?
Take your selfie in there in your living room. How about that? Yeah, take your full shot of yourself in your living room. Selfie. Yeah. So when I get out, I can put all these up.
Right. I think my internet is slow where I'm at. I have to get my thing in front of here. I'm gonna get my my Wi-Fi, my SIM card, so I can have Wi-Fi in here. Because it's slow where I'm at.
Nesto said, "Okay, this was Sonya be eating. Okay, this why her guts messed up. All right, she should be eating this right here, but instead she be eating this right here every day. And then she said, I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of food, so this way I ain't got to go out and have to buy food all the time. All right, there she go. That's what she gonna do. All right, and then she gonna complain that she ain't got no money for gas. Anyway, in the last few minutes that we have.
Or come use my location.
All right. Yeah. It's kicking in, old lady. Go ahead on, get your nap. Hey, that's a hell of a birdie. All right then. You have a good one then. Appreciate the laugh. I need the laugh.
Call me later tonight.
I will, country. See you later.
Hello.
You made it in safe?
Yeah, I've been here. How are you?
Good. Okay, cool. Just checking in with you. It's gonna be a long week. Got, gotta say them prayers. Gotta keep them prayers up. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah.
What'd you say? Okay.
I said okay.
Okay, I appreciate it because other people are moving on with their life, enjoying life and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
So it is what it is.
it is. What'd you say?
No, I was trying to set up an account.
Oh, okay. Well, do your thing. I just make sure you ain't that safe. You good? Yeah. All right. Well, love you very much. I won't call as much this week. Yeah. But I will stay in touch and make sure you're good and safe.
Okay, well you can call whenever you need to call, of course.
Yeah. All right, then. Well, you have a good night. Love you very much.
Love you very much.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Yeah. She is Nesto's entertainment. And I'm wondering, like Jada asked, did he tell her to get her funky self together? Is that what Nesto said? Told her to get her funky self together. I don't know. Y'all let me know down in the comments if that's what y'all heard. If he said, get your funky self together. Nesto is not just salty, okay? Nesto is a hater. He's mad that everybody moved on. He would feel better if everybody was doing bad, okay? I think he's reveling in the fact that Sonya is struggling with this RV. That's why he's telling her to get rid of it, okay? Because she going out, meeting new people, doing this, that, and the third. Now, granted, the person she met was someone she met in a Walmart parking lot. And then she also met a man that needed her assistance buying some shoes. Kimmy, who said, I wish she would stop trying to make people feel sorry for him. Everyone is enjoying life, Nesto. Life is not going to stop, okay? Life ain't going to stop for you, okay? You didn't stop for nobody else. You didn't even stop committing crimes long enough. You should have enjoyed your life, you see? You should have enjoyed your life and, took advantage of everything that life had to offer instead of just taking advantage of people. But anyway, Nesto is on a fast, y'all. He said all he's drinking is bread and water. I don't think he's on a voluntary fast. I'm going to tell you that right now. But anyway, let's check on this poll before we bond out. All right. So the question was, will Sonya complete her to-do list for next month or come up with an excuse? Okay. And her to-do list was she got to get the SIM card for the internet. Okay. She needed to get cameras. Okay. And her hacker friend was going to help her get the cameras. The fourth thing, she needed an inverter. And the fifth thing that was supposed to happen is the fan for her bathroom. And 83% of y'all said, no, hell no, she ain't going to do it. She ain't going to get it done. She going to have an excuse as to why she ain't getting none of those four things done. And it's going to be a whole story, Renee. It's going to be a whole story. We already know. But look here, this was fun, y'all. All right. I done kept y'all 2.5 hours, but I appreciate y'all locking in with your girl. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed the commentary. Either way, go ahead and hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and you have your notifications set to all. Okay. FedEx just came and delivered a whole bunch of stuff. So I got a couple things I have to take care of. And so the live that I was planning on for later on tonight, we're going to postpone for tomorrow. But I promise y'all, it is worth the wait. All right. One last comment. Renee said, right. This is the same guy that bragged about never working for a paycheck. He just gets money. I forgot about that. Well, just getting money. I get money. I get money. Just getting money landed his behind in jail. So I hope all the getting money was worth it. Okay. But Nesto definitely sound like a hater. And he don't want to hear about Sonya having a good time in the RV. Notice he's only engaged when she's having a problem. When she's talking about all the problems in the RV, he's laughing, he's having a kiki, he's trying to troubleshoot. All right. But anyway, look here. Y'all know how this go. Be safe, be at peace, and keep your eyes and your ears to these YouTube streets, baby. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.